Except you, Ian.
Watch it, Boyd. So, it's Tuesday. Great. And I have been to the gym. I was at the gym at 7 o'clock this morning. Oh, dear God, my calf muscles are killing me. Steady on, Anthony.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. There we go. What were you saying? Sorry.
You went to the gym at 7 o'clock?
I was at the gym at 7 o'clock. I was doing my training with Luke. Luke, there we go, there's a poem for you. I was training with Luke. He nearly made me puke. He pushed me hard. He pushed me hard. Yes.
He got back your muscles, though.
He got rough.
Did he?
He made me sweat.
Oh.
And other things that aren't really innuendos, but I'm sort of pretending in my head that they are. So, anyway, it's Tuesday. What a lot of stuff we've got to talk about. We haven't got much. Because of doing... It's been... Let me explain why the show is so ill-prepared today, Anthony. As you know, on Wednesdays, we play out someone meeting me for 22 minutes and buying me a drink.
We do.
We do. Well, today, we recorded one of those at our top-secret location.
Yep.
With a very special guest.
Yeah.
Well, a special guest, but someone that's quite special that you may have heard of was meeting me. Shall I give you a clue?
Yeah, but don't suppose I get it. But go on.
Oh, well, don't be so down on yourself. Here we go.
Oh,
any idea?
Oh, Little Hen Man.
So you got it. The Hey Little Hen Man, I have met today for 22 minutes. And boy, was it weird!
Was it weird?
Oh, boy, it was weird!
Yeah.
If you don't know who the Hey Little Hen Man is, he calls in. I haven't actually got him singing Hey Little Hen, but, he calls in and sings Hey Little Hen a lot, and we met him today. And he was a lovely chap. But boy, it was weird!
Did he come on the show one time, didn't he?
He did what?
Didn't he come on the show one time?
No.
Oh, he didn't.
No.
Someone else.
So did that, and then I had to go and do an interview with Sophie Davison.
How'd that go?
It was excellent. She is a very good interviewer, and so I had to go and be interviewed by her. And by the time we'd done that, and I'd had lunch and been on MySpace, and looked at eBay, and written some questions for the answers for the, Mastermind people, it was 1:45.
Mastermind? You're gonna go on the show, Ian?
I'm filming Mastermind on Friday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What channel?
Huh?
Is it going to be on telly?
Yeah, I hope so. I think that's why they're filming it, yeah, so they'll show it one day.
Normally on?
I don't know. Listen, if I do quite well,
yeah.
If I beat Russell Grant, yes,
Yeah.
for he is one of the other three.
Mm.
If I beat Russell Grant, then I will let you know when it's on. If I don't beat Russell Grant, then I'm never going to mention it.
Okay.
So fingers crossed I beat the Stargazer. Ian, I phoned your show about Sharon fruit a few weeks ago. Did you get the lovely box of cherries? I did get some cherries. I got 4 punnets of cherries today.
Wow.
Guess what, Anthony?
What?
I don't like cherries.
You don't like cherries?
I don't like cherries.
Somebody does, but...
Yeah. So I gave one to Chris, I gave one to Georgia.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 punnets of cherries. If anyone is listening downstairs and wants them, then have them.
And he likes pie, people.
I like pie, people.
Big pie.
Yeah, big pig pie. Right, so, now, have you been in a supermarket? I've got to say, sorry, let me get all this out of the way. I've got to say hello to Martin, because I met his mum in Sainsbury's today. Martin, hello, Martin. So, now, Anthony.
Yep.
I have spotted this, my producer Adrian Crisp has spotted this, and it seems very odd.
And what is it?
In certain supermarkets, supermarket, oi! They have, notices up. Have you ever bought anything from a notice in a shop window, Anthony?
No, not just yet.
I wonder if anybody ever responds to the notices. Where I live, they have notices up that in shop windows, they're a little bit rude, it's got to be said. I don't want a massage from Bubbles, but they also sell things in bits and pieces, and they have them in supermarkets as well. I just wondered if anybody had bought anything from those, because it seems slightly suspicious. Anyway, you can call in about that if you want, but that's not really the point. So, they say... what was it called, Chris? He's not paying attention. What the hell is he doing?
Wake up.
What? Tell him again, Anthony.
And that's saying wake up, Chris, that's all.
Wake up.
Ian?
What? Yeah, Nick, yes?
Look, forgive me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Invariably I am, okay? Am I right in hearing that you said that you've given the questions over that you want to be... Oh, no, let me finish. Because I started.
Oh,
you're right.
Good work.
Yeah. No, am I right in hearing that you're saying that you've given the questions that you want to be that you want to answer on Mastermind.
No, you did hear that. You did hear something like that, but that's not what. No, that's not what I meant.
That's what's going to happen, isn't it?
No, they sent me a questionnaire to fill in about my chosen specialised subject, about the charity that I'm at, and about working in radio and stuff like that. And I filled in those questions. And one of the questions, and this, I'm annoyed about this. My agent has emailed me just now saying, I've changed the answer to one of the questions. You know which one it is. One of the questions is, what issues do you cover in your show, and how do you think your show compares to John Humphrey's radio show on Radio 4?
I bet there's only a little small box for you to fill that in as well.
Well, I wrote back saying, my show wheeze on John Humphrey's.
Wheeze?
Exactly. You know what I put. I'm just...
I know what you're trying to allude to.
I alluded to that, and my agent changed that, and I think that's outrageous, because John Humphreys will have a sense of
humour. That's what he changed it to?
I do not know. I don't know what she changed it to yet, but let's just say, I'll be having words with her later on in the day.
Do you know roughly what questions are going to be asked?
I don't know what questions I'm going to be asked. They don't tell you. Although, my sister bizarrely was working with John Humphreys earlier on today, and she said, my brother's going to be on Mastermind, go easy on him. And he said, on Mastermind, we take no prisoners. They're going to kill me. He's going to kill... Who's got a dog?
Not me.
No, that's me.
What, making that noise?
Yeah, I was getting all excited. I don't know why I did that noise now.
Okay.
When is it going to be aired?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But I know who else is on it.
I'd rather say pass.
Pass.
So when's it going to be? When you're going to film it? Friday.
Friday, and you'll have the pleasure of Steve Allen filling in for me.
What?
You don't know.
Oh no.
Sorry, it's only for one day, and some people like him.
Give me a chance.
No, it's very good of him to fill in.
Name me one person that likes Steve Allen.
Steve Allen.
Right, name me two.
That bloke he comes on and talks about travel.
Right.
Yeah, listen, he stepped in at the last minute, so I thank him for that, even though apparently he was being cheeky about it on his show this morning. I didn't know he was still on the radio,
He'll
but
be
that's
back
good.
Sunday, won't you? He'll be back.
We're going to have to cane him. I mean, not literally.
No, gosh, I don't want anybody to...
like that.
I don't want any... I'd like that. I don't want anybody to impose physical violence on any presenters on LBC.
Right, well, yeah, no.
No.
But,
So...
I'm sure we'll give him a go. So this Friday, he's going to come on from 3 to 6:30?
Yes.
Right.
Danny Baker's on BBC London.
Sorry?
OK, Nick, we better go.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. There we go.
Bit confused.
No, it's very kind of Steve. I'm joking, of course. It's very kind of Steve to come in at such short notice.
Well done, Steve.
Well done, Steve, for doing that. And of course, it'll be excellent, as
Ian.
it often is. Yes, Anthony.
I went on YouTube last night.
Oh yeah, now YouTube, of course, is the internet. I'll start the show in a minute, Chris. Don't worry.
You can start the show now, mate. Go on.
Well, no, we can't, because you're in the middle of your anecdote. YouTube is the brilliant online site where you type in stuff and you find video of it.
And I typed in Italy on BBLB and it came up with loads of videos.
Oh yeah. Don't watch the Perrier Awards live. Don't watch that.
Why?
Because it's embarrassing.
Okay, I won't. I haven't found it yet, so...
Good.
I hope it won't come up.
Okay.
Right, start the show.
I feel the steam. Anyway, okay. So, has anybody... Yes, in a supermarket... What do they call it, Chris? A trolley hotline or something, was it?
Trolley hotline?
Well, it didn't say trolley hotline, it just said...
Well, what did it say? That's what I'm asking you.
It just said, if you see any trolleys out and about, just give us a call.
Would anybody call up a supermarket and say, first of all, it would involve you jotting down the phone number, having it either on a bit of paper or on your phone.
It wasn't a memorable one either. It was just a normal, like
0208.
Yeah.
'Cause it wasn't 0800 trolleys.
Nope.
Okay. Did you know in American films and TV programmes, nearly all, there's a few exceptions, but generally straightforward, all telephone numbers start with the same 3-digit prefix. Did you know that, Chris?
I did not.
Did you know that, Anthony?
No.
Did you know that, Verinda?
No.
Oh, Verinda.
555. They all start with 555.
Yeah, I remember now.
Oh, you don't remember.
I do.
You don't. Because, no, that's not a real prefix, so you'd never be in any danger of dialing a real telephone number if you copied it. So supposing you're watching The Friends and Joey phones up, I don't know, Monica, is that one of them? And it gives out the number, 555-1234. You would think, I'm going to phone that number and speak to Courtney Cox. Oh. But you couldn't, because it's not real. Oh. So, anybody... Oh, God, this is going to... It feels like we've nearly finished, but we've barely, taken
Keep going.
Oh, it's like walking through mud.
No, but we can still make it work.
I don't know. Anybody... Oh, hang on. What's this? Oh, Georgia says, I didn't give Georgia cherries. I gave them to Sophie. Well, Georgia, have some cherries then. There we go. Oh, it's a little bit too in-house. How do we get out of this? Anybody phoned up the trolley hotline and said, hey, guess what, Tesco's or any other supermarket? I've found some of your trolleys. They're in that rough-looking, dirty man's house in his back garden, housing his puppies. 0870 9090 973.
You're getting married, remember?
We're getting there. And we'll get there even further after we've been to the LBC 97.3 Travel Centre and spoken to Joanne Webb.
Looking better now on the M40.
Verinda, it's so long since we've spoken. How are you, my love?
You alright, mate?
Yeah.
So you got OCD or something?
Yeah, on DVD, first and second series.
No. You suffer from OCD.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Orange County, the teen heartthrob drama. Yeah. Well, yes, I have. And I've got it. I think we've all got it to a certain extent. I've got it, and I've noticed Chris. What were you doing the other day, Chris? That was just... Oh, it was the plugs, wasn't it? Get this, right? Agent Chris, who is... works under the title of producer, but I don't know what he does. He, we've mentioned this before. All the plug sockets, you know where you plug things in, Verinda?
Yeah.
You know the little switches?
Yeah.
They all have to be turned off. Right, even if there's no plug in it. There's one that's turned on in my studio, and it's making him uncomfortable. I can see it. He's looking at it.
I can't see it.
It's this.
Where is it?
It's there. It's that
Do
one
it.
there.
Turn it off.
Well, no. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna turn them all on. Look.
What's the matter with it?
They're all on. They're. Oh, my flip it! I can't take my headphones off again because they break. Anyway, he has to have them switched off at the mains, otherwise he gets very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it? But it's and that's been like that ever since I've known him. Last year and a half, 2 years.
Okay.
But it's getting worse to the point where when he goes to bed, correct me if I'm wrong here, Chris. When he goes to bed, he has to turn off all the mains. When he goes out of the house, he has to turn off all of the sockets. And have you started going back yet, or is that's going to?
No, it's only been a recent thing, but it's just because I remember that I don't have contents insurance.
So you go back.
Yeah.
So you go back to your house to turn off the sockets because so many fires have started by leaving a socket turned on.
Have they?
No.
Oh.
No, I was being sarcasm. So that's...
What it is I when I was younger...
Right, I've not finished. I'm about to go on to mine now, Verinda.
Let him finish.
Thank you.
All right.
So...
Yeah, go on, carry on then.
Thank you. Let's all just calm down a little bit, because I can feel the tension is rising. I do not want us to kick off in a bar. Wouldn't it be great... I was watching an episode of The Monkeys the other day, alias Mickey Dolenz, where there's two Mickey Dolentzes. One of them is a gangster, Babyface Morales, and one is Mickey Dolenz, but they're both Mickey Dolenz and they swap over. Anyway, and in it, they had a proper barroom brawl, where it all kicked off in a bar, and people were smashing bottles over people's heads, and someone got thrown onto a table and it collapsed, and someone picked up a chair and smashed... Wouldn't it be good to have a fight like that?
Yeah.
But with real weapons. No, not, but, but being able to smash a chair over someone's back, and the worst they do is go, ow.
Break their back.
Do what?
Break their back.
Well, no, not break their back.
Hurt their back, or whatever.
Yeah. So, my OCD, Verinda, is, because that's what we're talking about, and it's getting worse, and I'm aware it's getting worse. It's only minor at the moment, but when I come into the studio to do this show... Oh, by the way, did you read the review of my show in The Guardian today?
No.
Of course not. What paper do you read, Verinda?
The Evening Standard.
Oh, right, okay. Anyway, there's a review of the Sunday show in The Guardian, and it is brilliant. It says I might read it in a bit. It says the show was dire, okay, but then it goes on to list the things that are in the show, and it makes it sound brilliant.
With no presenter.
No, that was the one. Yeah. Apparently, there is a podcast of that now.
Is there?
Yeah. And thank you to Clive as well, by the way, for defending me last night. Bless him. Anyway, so my obsession is I have to come in and the studio has to be just so, Verinda. I have to wear these certain headphones, partly because of a volume thing. They have to be plugged into the socket, not the socket in front of me that would be easy, but the socket to the right of me, which makes it a little bit awkward. All the microphones, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 microphones in here. They all have to be up in a certain position. The TV has to be in a certain position. All of the keyboards, which I don't use all of, I only use one of them, have to be in certain positions. I have to sit on a red cushion. The aircon has to be just so. I have to be facing to the left of me with my right knee touching the table here. I have to have 2 pens so I can play the drums. I get uncomfortable if I don't have them. My watch has to be there. My phone, which is switched off, has to be there. The water has to be to the left of me, and I have to have my fob there.
Well, that's quite bad then, isn't it?
It's not brilliant. It's not great.
It's worse than plugs.
It's worse than plugs.
It can't get any worse than that then.
Well, it can get worse than that. Mine can get worse than that.
All right, then how?
I don't know. Don't know.
Do you think it will get worse, though?
It will. Will it? What did you say? It will or it won't?
Do you think it will get worse?
I think it will get worse, because it's got worse over the last 8 months.
Right, because now don't take the mick here. I used to have a little bit of OCD as well myself when I was a bit younger.
Oh, yeah? Series 1 or Series 2?
I don't know. My doctor said anyway that to my mum that I suffer from OCD.
All right, are you going to tell us what it was, or...?
What is everything? Every single switch, or like the light switch or the TV switch, I had to put it on and switch it off and on 7 times. That was when I was younger. It's gone better now. So
it's only 5 now.
no, it's just the once now.
Okay.
And that is real. I'm not taking the mick or anything.
He didn't say it was, did he?
Yeah, but I know how he thinks. He's probably laughing right now.
He's not.
He is.
I am. He's right, I am. Yes, I am.
Why are you laughing?
Because I just... Do you remember when you were a kid and you'd laugh at something inappropriate and they say, what are you laughing? Oh, I've just remembered a joke that someone told me. That's all.
Mm.
It's a good joke as well.
And another thing I want to ask you is...
He's gone again.
Can we just... Oh, God.
What's the worst...
But it's better now, is it, Verinda?
Yeah. Well...
I had a thing when I was younger, and this is true. I'm laughing.
Calm down, Ian.
Oh, God. I had a thing, and I still get it a bit. I don't stay at my mum's very often now, but I still have a thing. If I'm staying at my mum's,
yeah,
and I come in and she's in bed, I shut the front door. I have to lean. This is true, so don't you laugh. You can laugh if you want, because I laughed at yours. I have to push it, even though it's shut, I push it 3 times. This is absolutely true. I don't do it as much now. I used to do it when I was like in my teens, in my early 20s. I push it 3 times. I walk away. There's an inner door. I shut that. I stop. I go back. I open the inner door. I open the front door. Shut it. Open it. Shut it. Push it 3 times and walk away.
Why?
Because I'm a nutter. I don't know why.
Nutter.
It's OCD.
That's the same thing that's happened to Paul Gascoigne.
What? Rinda.
He's on top form today, isn't he? Eh?
Who's Rinda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rinda, do you like football?
Yeah, I do.
I
What
don't.
team?
Sorry?
What team?
West Ham.
Alright.
Do you live in East Ham?
Yeah, but it's my local team though. There's no East Ham Football Club.
Well, I bet there is, but I bet they're rubbish.
Well, if they are, I haven't heard of them.
I bet there is an East Ham. Anyway, Verinda, you had another point, because I've got an email for Anthony soon, so let's do your point.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the worst comedy sitcom ever?
Oh, you sent this in as an email the other day?
Yeah.
Saying I've got a good topic for you.
Well, Rinda sent me a
It'd be, what would be the worst sitcom ever? Mine is Keeping Up Appearances.
Yeah, that is the worst. That's a...
My mum loves that.
Oh, all right.
But you're right, it's Bobbins. The worst, no, there was a worse sitcom than that. Do you remember a programme called So Haunt Me?
No.
And it was about a family moved into a house, BBC sitcom. A family moved into a house, and it was haunted by an old, dead Jewish woman. And she'd go, "Oh, oy vey, I'm dead, I tell you." And she'd talk like that. "Oh my God, I'm dead." And there's a family is moved. It's not a very good Jewish accent. But, so that was the whole premise. It was haunted by an old, dead Jewish woman.
What about LOLO?
I will say this only once. Yeah, it's rubbish. It's like Heidi High. There you go.
But the best ones are Only Fools and Horses.
Only Fools and Horses is rubbish.
That's rubbish, isn't it?
Overrated nonsense.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Well, all right, then what's the best one then?
The best sitcom in the world?
Yeah.
Curb Your Enthusiasm?
But that's a recent one, isn't it?
Oh, do you mean... Oh, sorry, you mean from the old days, do you?
Yeah.
Seinfeld?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I beat you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe speak to you later?
All right.
Good lad.
This one
Well, now, there was an email for you,
again.
again. It's a good email, though. It's
Is
from,
it
it's from Kev.
from this time?
It's from Kev in the Windsor. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because I'm going to call him up after the news, because Kev from the Windsor wants to talk to you.
Can you read it out first, though?
It's a nice one.
Yeah, okay.
I'll let him explain it.
News is at 3:30, isn't it, Ian?
Sorry?
News at 3:30, isn't it?
Well, adverts, then 30-second me, then you...
Right.
Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, at 4:30, it's the excellent...
Oh, yeah.
Comment.
Meeting Lee.
No, that's tomorrow.
Oh, sorry.
Tuesdays.
Yeah. Oh, I can't think what it's called.
Try and think.
Oh, comments and suggestions box.
Comments and suggestions box. Well, we're getting an itinerary.
Hey, yeah.
That's at 4:30. Anyway, 087. If you want to tell me what the worst sitcom was, I wouldn't bother. In fact, I'm not even going to give out the phone number.
Discover some of the fun.
Oh, I was miles away there. Anyway, so okay. Well, there we have it. So far, we have mentioned that me and Chris have OCD, which is developing, and it's not,
Not bad.
Well, it's not bad. It's not great. It's not life-threatening, I don't suppose. But I can see that by the time we're 60, it's going to be crippling.
Could be. Hey, what mobile phone have you got then?
What?
What phone have you got? What mobile have you got?
Doing a recap. I've got a Siemens BlackBerry.
Oh, that's nice. Must be,
But he wants it back.
Does he?
No, it's Siemens as in the company, not as in a sailor.
All right.
Yeah.
Got about 20 seconds.
No, I've got no seconds. So, we're mentioning OCDs because I noticed that Chris and I both have them. Trolley hotline. Well, why would you call up and say, found a trolley, if you want it? And you can't remove trolleys anymore because they've all got that kind of locking device. Have you seen this? It's brilliant. There's a great... In the Tesco's near me, it's great. You always try and see kids or slightly dirty families trying to steal them. It's like a new... car, I don't know what they want it for, like a playpen for the kids. And they get to the point and they just can't do it and they try and lift it up and it don't work. Have you seen that, Anthony?
Yeah, I have. Around near Tesco's near me.
Oh, yeah. Right. Now, I need to dial up Kev in the Westney.
What's the email he sent first?
He wants to try a new feature on the show. So let me just give Kev a quick call. Let's just see. It doesn't sound like Windsor, does it? Hang on a minute.
You answered it.
Oh, I think I made a terrible mistake here.
Wrong one. You got what number? Hello?
Hello, is Kev there, please?
Hello?
Is that Kev?
No.
Oh!
What number?
Is that Hunter?
Yeah.
Oh, Hunter, it's Ian you're on the radio.
Okay.
Sorry, man, I've sorry, your number was in the system and I've just pressed dial instead of... You're right, man.
Yeah. You sure you shipped my London Times to the right address?
Are you sure I did what?
You shipped the London Times to my address, right?
No, I didn't. I posted it. I didn't do what you just said.
What did you say?
What did you say?
Did you send it to the right address?
I'll send it to the right address in.
Yeah. No, what we did, we put the wrong address on it. Now you mention it, I remember, we put the wrong address.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we sent it. No, we did send it, Hunter, because you wanted a copy of the Times.
Oh, newspaper.
Did you send it in a box, or would it be in a box, or would it just be in the mail?
I don't know, I didn't do it. Chris, would it be in the box, or would it just be in the mail?
It was in an envelope.
It was in an envelope.
A big old envelope.
A what?
What?
That'd be a big old envelope.
Bigger.
Well, you can fold the paper up.
Yeah. And,
oh, God.
I'm trying to work on my website. I got me a new webcam, finally.
Oh, right. Well, the last one was rubbish. Didn't work.
Yeah, I got me a good one this time. I bought me one of those $40 webcams.
Oh, the $40 ones from Radio Shack?
I got mine from Walmart.
Oh, right. So it's going to be good then?
It should.
All right.
It's still in the box. I'm trying to... it's a weird webcam. It's supposed to be made for outdoors.
Oh, okay. And will we see your fiancé on there? No.
What time is it over there?
It's 20 to 4.
Okay.
25.
I'd probably have it done about 7 o'clock your time.
To be honest, I'm going to be driving to my mum's then, because I want to take her some shopping and get my monkeys books from her. I'm going to get this. I'm going to my mum's tonight, so I can get my monkeys books.
They are for me.
For revision.
Yeah, for revision. Monkey Mania and The Monkey's Tale. By Glenn A. Baker and Eric Lefkowitz, respectively. Hunter, I'm going on a famous television quiz show called Mastermind, and my chosen specialised subject is the Monkeys. The pop group. And let's have a little glimpse back into the 60s to see what got me so excited. Timeless. Anything else, Hunter?
Now, about Daniel Radcliffe in him Harry Potter movies, does he go in London public, or does he kind of hide himself in London?
Daniel Radcliffe. Well, there's a good question. Has anybody... I've never seen... I've seen the ginger one at an airport. Johnny
Weasley.
Johnny Thunderpants, whatever he's called. Yeah, Ron Weasley. Well, Anthony, have you ever seen Harry Potter?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
No, I've not seen him. I'm sure he goes to all the swanky clubs, Hunter. Like Weatherspoons.
Get all the girls.
Garfunkel's. All the Aberdeen Steakhouse, all the really fancy places, the top places. That where people like Anthony and I, just don't get to go to.
We don't get time.
No. Well, thanks for that, Hunter.
You're welcome.
And we look forward to speaking to you later in the week.
Okay.
Good lad. There we go. Right, now, actually, I've now got to do this call that I said I was going to do. Sorry. This is not good first hour. Right, so dial...
It'll get better.
07... Right, this is Kev who wants to speak to you. Don't worry, he's on your side, Anthony.
Good. What's email he sent?
Well, he's got an idea... he's got an idea for a new feature.
A new feature?
Yeah.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Okay. There we go. Kev in the window, there we go.
Say hi to Mum for me.
I will do. I'm going there tonight. I should be there about
Have a nice time.
Good afternoon, Iain Lee.
Hello, Kev. How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm very well.
Now, you've sent me an email. I thought it was best if you explained it to London and to Anthony yourself.
Yeah, well, I was going to pitch an idea for you and the listeners, and also to Anthony.
Yes.
Okay.
About a feature that could occur maybe twice a week, maybe a Tuesday and a Thursday.
Oh, nice, I like it.
Time slots are negotiable. It could either be between 3 and half 3, or 3:30 to 4 o'clock.
I like the idea of having it between 3:15 and 3:30.
Yeah, just after the news.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah. So the name of the pitch is Ask Anthony.
Ask Anthony's good.
Oh, cool.
And it's where listeners call in and get to ask Anthony a question, because we don't really know much about him other than 3 things.
What are the 3 things we know about Anthony?
Well, number 1, he's 19.
Yep.
And number 2, he's from Hoddesdon in Hertfordshire.
Correct.
And number 3, that he just recently had his bike stolen.
Correct.
And that's all we know. He's quite a mysterious character, but he's good fun on the radio. We all like him.
He's a good lad.
I support Tottenham Hotspur as well.
Yeah.
And Tottenham Hotspur, so that's 4. My question...
And you're only allowed 1 question, is that right?
Yeah, one question each.
Allowed.
Okay.
So if I may kick it off...
You certainly can, yeah.
If Anthony had £10 million that he'd won on the National Lottery...
What would I do with it?
What would be Anthony's first purchase with that money?
Oh, your first purchase.
What I'd do, Kev,
Is he allowed to say and get a new bike?
We'll disregard the bike on this one.
Okay, disregard the bike. So you imagine you've already got a bike. Someone's given you a bike.
How much is it again, Kev?
£10 million, Anthony.
What I'll do, I'll get myself a holiday, and all the listeners that listen to the show, I'll give them some money for them so they can go on holiday as well.
What? Isn't that's the nicest thing I've ever heard?
Where would you go, Anthony?
Where would I go? I'd probably go...
Whoa, hang on. You've had your 1 question, Kev.
Oh, yeah, I have, haven't I?
Yeah, no, you'd have to try and call in on Thursday for Ask Anthony.
Oh, I'll have to try it again, yeah.
Kev, it's a cracking idea. I think we might have a go with that.
Well done, Kev.
Thanks, Iain, for that. Cheers, Anthony.
Cheers, fellas. Thank you. Well, let's try. Let's see this works. Well, let's go to Gillian. Gillian. Oh, hang on. Let's press this one. Gillian.
Hello.
Have you got a question for Ask Anthony?
No, I don't. I have a comment for you.
Well, okay. Before no.
Yeah?
Before I allow you to make that comment,
Yes.
could you be polite and ask Anthony a question?
I could ask Anthony a question.
Okay.
Anthony, what was your best subject in school?
PE. Sports.
Being sports, well done. It's working. This is a feature.
It's good, isn't it?
It's good because we're learning a bit more about you.
I think we could actually do this. This could work, you know.
And you're up for it, you, Anthony?
I am, definitely.
All right, well, nice one. Well, okay.
Well, every time, don't I? Monday to Friday.
Tuesdays and Thursdays we'll do it on.
Yeah, okay.
Gillian, you're a feisty one, aren't you?
Thank you.
It's okay. You've taken it as a compliment. Interesting.
Yeah, I want to tell you, I figured out what you really have, what your real disease is.
Is it? No, obviously, you're American.
No.
Canadian.
Yes.
Sorry, I should have got you to say hoose.
House.
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 There's a moose in the house.
There's a moose in the house.
Yes. SCTV, Kids in the Hall, Trailer Park Boys.
Kids in the Hall, rock on.
Oh, I've got the first 3 seasons on DVD.
Are they good, Ian?
Really?
Oh, they're brilliant. Come round and watch them, Gillian.
I'd love to.
Will your husband be coming?
I am not married.
Interesting. That worked. And what about your boyfriend or girlfriend?
Oh, it's complicated right now, actually.
Oh, why is it complicated?
Oh, men are stupid.
Oh, have you just been dumped?
No.
You've been seeing someone for a little while, and you want to take it to the next level. I don't mean sex. I mean commitment, and he's not prepared for that right now.
You guys are all the same, even you before I said anything.
It's right. I'm right,
all
aren't
the
I?
same.
I'm right, aren't I?
You're close.
Yeah.
You're close.
Okay.
But, yeah, I'm not talking about that.
No, because he's a loser.
Yeah.
You want to marry him for a British passport, and he thinks it's immoral.
Exactly, because I want to escape the horrors of Canada.
We all know someone who's married someone for a British passport, don't we? I know at least 3 people that have done that.
No, I don't want a British passport.
Oh, they're the best.
Why?
They're the best in the world.
Nah.
It gets you into nearly every country.
I'm fine getting into loads of countries. Because I have the same, because my passport, because I'm Canadian, inside it has this message from the Queen thing, just like yours do.
Yeah, but ours is actually from the real Queen. not the pretend Canadian one.
Pretend Queen?
Yeah.
No, it's the real Queen.
Yeah.
The real Queen.
What's her name?
Elizabeth II.
Oh, I'll give you that. Who's her husband?
Philip from Greece.
Philip from Greece, yeah, that's the fella. Oh, well done, okay.
Philip from Greece.
Okay, you can stay. Right, so you're going to tell me what is wrong with me. This is a woman who's just having trouble with a bloke because he won't commit, yes.
You don't have OCD. You're suffering from diva syndrome.
From what?
Diva syndrome. Like J-Lo, you come in...
Diva?
Yeah, because you're so big and everyone loves your show, it's sort of getting to your head. So now you want the air conditioning this way, you want the mics this way, and so on. Soon you'll be coming in one of those little puppies and stuff in a handbag. It's diva syndrome. It's not OCD.
It's not, but I haven't got an entourage. I haven't got...
Yeah, but that's how it starts. You're choosing how you want the keyboards that you're not even using position. You're choosing the air conditioning setting. That's how it starts, Ian.
Well, no, I don't think it's diva. I think it's the fact that it would make... The aircon, is nice because I like it quite cool because it keeps me alert. If I have it too warm, I get a bit dozy. It keeps me alert, which means I'm on top of my game, I nearly said. What an idiot. But the other stuff around me, it does have to be just so.
Why?
Because I think if it's not just so... not that it's going to be a bad show, because that would imply there's some form of luck in it. It makes me feel comfortable and relaxed to have everything in a certain way. But I could and have done the show quite happily with things not in those positions. Sorry, Ginny, you are a trained psychologist, are you?
No.
You're just a woman.
I'm just a girl.
She's just a girl. A living person who is having trouble with her boyfriend. And you're giving me advice, for goodness sakes.
I wasn't giving you advice. I was giving you my diagnosis.
I
watched Diagnosis Murder, so I have experience.
Oh, no, fair play. That's good. That is, I believe they're using that now as a tool for training both doctors and detectives. So,
well, there you go.
There
you go.
Well, Gillian, thank you for that.
Bye.
Very nice to speak to you. Bye-bye. Good luck with that passport. Anthony, I better say goodbye to you as well, sir.
Yeah, quick question for you.
Okay, yes, always.
You know people who have sent him emails and that?
Yes.
Would it be possible to send them on to me at all?
I suppose it is, yes.
Just want to show my mum and dad and that.
Okay.
You got me an email?
Did you send me a picture of kebabs?
No.
Oh, okay. That's another Anthony. Here's a picture of some kebabs I made. You could eat them too, as long as you remove the chicken. Well, can you send me an email today?
Yeah.
And say, this is Anthony.
Yeah.
And I'll do my best.
Okay, and That's a good idea of Kev, isn't it?
It's an excellent idea of Kev, so well done, you've been a good sport. It's time now, though, to go to the LBC 97.3 Travel Centre, get the latest on the roads and the trains with Joanne Webb.
Right near to Parliament's.
Darren's in the Romford.
I am.
Yes.
How did you know I was in Romford?
Don't get paranoid on me, mate, don't worry. No, I don't want to hurt you. We're on your side.
I must have said I was in Romford. Anyway, yes, Ian, you're wrong about the 555. That's a Stratford prefix.
What? So, the phone numbers in American things. Look, someone said Colin Powell, listen to Colin Powell's email. Ian.
Colin Powell.
Who is Colin Powell? The world and its mother know about 555. What sort of thickos listen to you? Roll on Steve Allen. I do not want to roll on Steve Allen.
I don't want to roll on Steve Allen either.
No. So, hang on, it's the prefix for Stratford?
It is, yes. It used to be. Well, it still is. It's 519 534 555.
Okay, but in America... Richard!
California. Hello, yeah?
Stop those kids fighting. Thank you.
Me?
Richard, stop those kids fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, Darren?
Yeah.
You stop those kids fighting.
Oh, there's no kids fighting. I'm just trying to get out the door.
What? Okay, I don't want to know.
Get back, you! Get back, you horrible thing! That's it, that'll do. They're dead now.
What? No. What is going on there?
It's called life, Ian.
Real life, real London, isn't it?
That's it, real life, real Essex.
Yeah. Well, okay, but in America it's not.
I think it might be a California, actually. California prefix.
It's not. You're just guessing?
I'll take your word for it.
Well, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I just know you're wrong about it's nowhere anywhere in the world, you said.
Well, I meant in
Oh, but you said nowhere in the world.
Yeah, I meant in America.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I've got rid of him. He's a pedant. There is a time and a place for pedants. Richard, I apologise for asking you to shut those kids up. I thought those kids were on your line.
Oh, well, that's fine. I'm in a busy office, so maybe I thought you were talking about them.
Couldn't understand you?
Hello, can you hear me now?
It's very muffled.
Well, can you hear me now?
Well,
I'm from a similar part of the world to Barnsworth.
Oh, the Northerns.
Yeah, but about 40 miles.
But still, her voice is crisp, clear. Yes, slightly irritating, but it's you can but it's very muffled there. Are you speaking through a handkerchief?
I've got a fairly new phone. That's the problem.
Does that work? You know, in films where I have kidnapped your daughter. Does that work? Putting a handkerchief over a phone handset?
Ooh, I wouldn't know.
You haven't got a handkerchief there, have you?
Yeah, I can try that if you want.
Yeah, go on.
Can you hear me now?
Have you put a handkerchief over the phone?
Yeah.
I can hear you better than before you did that.
Oh, I'll leave it on there then.
Please do. That's quite amazing. I need to get a new phone. Which phone have you got, Richard?
Oh, I've got a cheaper, 30 quid phone.
Yeah, I'm going to get
the cheapest Nokia one.
Oh, it's I need to get a new phone for my home. Because my phone is crap.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty to choose from.
Yeah, that's the problem. In the old days, do you remember this? When it was just BT, you'd rent a phone. You won't know this, Chris. You rented a phone off BT. The phone you had in your house, you paid line rental, you paid your phone bill, and you paid phone rental. Do you remember that, Richard?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember my dad realising one day we're paying so much for the line rental, and he realised he could get a new phone for cheaper than one.
Could get a new phone for that, yeah. It's weird. They used to own all the phones. And get this, Chris, you won't know that. You won't remember this again. You're too young. I'm going to tell you. You know nowadays. I've got unplug the phone from going to another room. Unplug the phone, going to another room. Couldn't do that. They were all fixed.
Really?
They were all fixed. You had one phone. Get this. You had one phone in your house in the hallway. It was fixed in. It wasn't. There's no plug in, plugging out.
Could you choose what it looked like?
You could choose between green and cream. I think those are the two choices you had.
What did you have?
I think we had a grey one. I think, I can't remember. And you had to, if you wanted another line put in, you had to. BT would come round and put another line in. It was like 150 quid, but you couldn't unplug it.
I don't remember it.
Okay. Dials. Had dials. That's dialing 999. I'm dead by that point. My house is burnt down. Anyway, Richard.
Oh yeah. Well, first of all, the news that Steve Allen's going to be presenting on Friday has caused quite a bit of a stir on the Digital Spy.
What is the Digital Spy? Of course, I'm digging the Digital Spy. What have they said about Valen filling in on Friday?
Well, there's sort of half the people sort of celebrating,
Yes.
you know, the usual suspects.
Those idiots, yes.
But some of us sort of, you know, there's actually three camps, you know. Probably a lot of people obviously preferred you, obviously.
Yes.
You know, and I've just mentioned the people who like Steve Allen. And there's also the people who would have preferred John Holmes.
Oh, there's a John Holmes camp starting up, is there?
He is incredibly popular with the ladies on Digital Spy. Believe that?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, well, when he first signed for you, they Googled for his pictures, and then they realised, you know, they thought he was really...
They thought he was the dead porn star, John Holmes.
Well, no, they saw him first, and then they saw, you know, the John Holmes that we know.
Yes.
And then they were really impressed.
Yes.
So, you know, there was quite...
So hang on a minute. I'm third behind Valen and Holmes.
Well, possibly. No, I mean, with the women, certainly, yes.
What's the point of carrying on? What I need is a little bit of magic. Hang on. That's better.
The thing is, I did point out that the John Holmes isn't very tall. So
5'2.5".
Oh, is that right?
That's true.
We weren't sure what the exact height was,
yes.
But we found out. I mean, because they always take the mick out of him on Radio 4, don't they?
I don't.
About
No,
his height.
don't ever listen. Anyway, hi to everyone listening on Digital Spy. Barnsworth, this is hello. Say hello to Richard Barnsworth.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Hello, Barnsworth. I've always wanted to speak to you.
Hello, how are you?
I've been hearing you ever since you first called the Cabot on LBC.
All right.
When he did his first show back in February, I think you were one of the first people to go on.
No, I've been listening for about 3 months now, to LBC.
Well, you started with Nick Cabot, didn't you?
Yeah, about that time.
You listened to him when he was up in Yorkshire, didn't you, before he started? Didn't you listen to Nick Cabot before he came to LBC? Is that right?
Yeah, sorry?
Did you
yeah, Nick. Yeah, I talked to Nick before he came to LBC, yeah.
That's how you discovered LBC, because of Nick.
Right. Okay. Well, I think we've done enough there. Anything else, Richard?
Well, I was just going to say about shopping trolleys.
Oh, so you hang on. After 10 minutes on the air, you've actually called in to talk about one of my topics.
Well, I mean, that's what I told Agent Chris about, and he seemed to phone me back.
Well, Richard, stay there. We'll speak to you after this.
Guess what? Gas price.
This is the trolleys hotline. If you spot one of our trolleys, one of our shopping trolleys, give us a call. Have you ever called one of these then, Richard?
Yeah, basically I found quite a few trolleys near my house.
You found them?
Yeah, they were a bit annoying, so I've just phoned them up. I thought they'd pick them up.
Why were they annoying? What were they doing?
I don't know. They just did. I don't know. I just didn't like the look of them, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I phoned them up, and they picked them up, and they sent me So they said, "Oh, thanks for that," and so in gratitude, we'll allow you to do you remember the show Supermarket Sweep?
You are talking out of your bum.
You don't remember?
I remember I'm not saying that you've made up a show called Supermarket Sweep. Of course, I remember that. But you're going to tell me that because you called in to say there were some trolleys, they let you do a supermarket sweep?
Oh, it was the days before the 24-hour supermarket opened. So there was like a window sort of for a few hours in the middle of the night when it was closed.
Yeah.
So, they allowed me to come in for 10 minutes before it opened and then just pick what I wanted, and
they let you come in for 10 minutes and pick what you wanted. You've made that up, haven't you, Richard?
Good story though, isn't it? Not a bad one.
It's not brilliant. Must do better next time.
Oh well.
Yeah. He was weird, wasn't he, Barnsworth?
Yeah, but he seemed nice.
Oh, it's the Northerners bonding.
No, not really. He just seemed a nice guy, that's all.
Oh, God, it makes me feel sick.
Weirdo.
Yeah, wasn't he weird, Karen?
It was very, very weird, isn't he?
Absolutely bonkers.
Charming, he was bonkers.
Yeah, fruitcake. Anyway, who wants to go first, Karen or Barnsworth?
I don't mind, off you go, Barnsworth.
Karen's scary.
How are you?
Yeah, very well.
Good. Right, the OCD thing.
Yes.
Right. If there's a plug in socket and it hasn't got a plug in it,
Yeah.
and it's turned on, I've got to turn it off. Because I can't be doing with it turned
Oh,
on.
that's the same as Chris.
So annoying.
What do you know what, right, when the socket, the plugs are out but the socket's on,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask a question, it may sound silly. Is electricity coming out?
If you put your fingers in, it is.
Thank you.
I think it is. I think that's why I turn it off, because I'm scared of...
Will my electricity bill be higher for having the sockets on even though there's no plug-in?
No. That's a good point.
Well, Karen seems adamant there's no. But surely, if you put if this is, I remember as a young lad, I was about 6 months or something, putting a screwdriver. I don't remember it. My mum told me putting a screwdriver into a socket, and there was a massive bang, and I went flying across the room. But that, that would happen if it was on or off, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Probably only if you turn it on.
I'm asking Karen as though she's a professional electrician. She's obviously just some woman who ain't got a clue. Well, Bardsworth, listen, thank you for that.
I'll see you later.
See you later on. Sorry you've got the same condition as my producer. Karen, are you all right to wait to the other side of the news?
Yeah, no problem.
OK, lovely. We'll speak to you later. Wait. Thank you. Well, no, stay there. Oh, God. 0870 90 90 973. Wow, the fun just doesn't really start, does it, to be honest? Shopping trolleys and the trolley hotline, would you really call them and say, I found a trolley of yours, maybe you want to come and collect it? 0870 90 90 973. Chris and I have both been honest and open and confessed our OCDs. There's some other stuff as well. Oh, comments and suggestions at 4:30, which is always good. Your chance to come live, straight to air, and make your comment or suggestion about LBC 97.3 and its entire output. And those calls do get recorded and handed on to the LBC management. But a million years ago, we were speaking to Cockney Karen in the Croydon.
Hello, actually, I'm from Basildon.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You got a slight husk in your voice.
I have a bit, yeah.
Yeah, smoker?
Listen, while I've been waiting for
Silk cuts.
you to come back, I've just seen the most horrible, the most disgusting thing in my life.
Oh, hang on. Do we want to know what the most disgusting thing that Karen has ever seen in her life is? Chris?
Hey, go for it.
Yeah, all right. Let's hover over the dump button just in case it's an old tramp. Well, yes. What is it?
Right, I've been sitting here waiting for you, right, and there was this lady outside a library with her dog, and it done a whoopsie.
Done a whoopsie? What? I haven't heard that phrase for about 20 years. It's done a whoopsie.
I am getting on a bit. But it done a whoopsie,
Yeah, I can tell.
right, and she's fiddling about in her pocket, so I thought, oh, that's good, she's going to clean it up like a good girl.
Yeah.
And she pulled out this great big bag of whoopsie and just added the other bit to it. How disgusting is that?
And then put it in her pocket?
Well, it was a bit big by then, she just carried it off.
But so there was a bag of whoopsie in her pocket.
Yeah.
But she took that out. She picked it up. Did she pick it up with her hand?
No, she picked it she picked it up with something else, but she added it to this other big bag of whoopsie that she had.
I retched there a little bit. That's quite...
It's a bit disgusting, isn't it?
That's not good.
No.
But thanks for telling us that, Karen, because
that's okay.
that will make the reviewer in The Guardian all the better.
Actually, I didn't know whether I was allowed to talk to you or not.
Why?
Because I'm fat.
Well, are you fat? Well, how big are you?
See, and I mean, I'm 45, so I only just reached...
God, that's massive!
No, not stone.
Oh, right, sorry, love. Is that right, age?
Well, if I'm fat or over, if I'm old, I'm not allowed to come on, and that's...
Well, OK, listen.
If I'm over 46, well, I'm not that yet.
No, what we need, Chris, we need to get rid of the trail that says we don't like fat old people. Fat or old people. We need to get rid of that.
I think that stopped.
Yeah, we make sure it's deleted from the computer, because the thing is, Karen, I'm not saying I'm desperate for listeners.
But I'm better than nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. We're getting the new listener figures coming out on Thursday. It could all go pear-shaped for Iain Lee.
I'm on to practice on.
Excuse me?
I'm better than nothing.
Yes. Oh, yeah. No, listen, I don't mind old... as I get older, I've calmed down a bit. And yes, once you're past 47, you're past it. That's the best days of your life have gone. It's all downhill from there. You're pretty worthless to society. I don't mind you listening. And fat bird, some fat birds are quite sexy.
Some fat birds are sexy.
Not like really fat, though. Big girls are nice. I like big girls.
Bit of meat.
Yeah, a nice bit of meat.
Yeah, a bit of something to hold on to.
All right, steady on now. Have you got to the point that you called in for?
No.
Oh, look, shall we, can I take your hot hand and guide you gently there, please?
You can guide me gently there if you so wish. Actually, I just phoned in for a chat, really.
Oh,
but
dear.
while that other man was talking about shopping trolleys, I just remembered. When I look out of my flat window,
Yes.
there's about 4 shopping trolleys in this lady's house in her garden
All right.
downstairs.
Yes.
And
It would be downstairs if it was a garden, wouldn't it?
I don't think they'd be wanting them back, though, because she kind of like, how can I, she weed on her cat once. I saw her do that. And if she wants to have a wee...
She weed? Hang on. She weed on her cat once. You saw her do it.
I saw her do it. She didn't deliberately wee on a cat. But
No,
what,
who would?
what it is, when she wants to go away, she doesn't go to the toilet.
No.
She goes in the garden.
Why are all... So far, the 2 stories you told me have been to do with, ones and
that's
twos.
True, isn't it?
Yeah, very Freudian, yeah.
Yeah,
Dirty
But
Karen.
She does. She was sitting in the garden on her deck chair, and the cat just happened to be laying underneath it, getting a bit of shade when she decided she fancied a wee.
Hang on. We've got to be careful because there are young people listening, but they'll love all this. So she weed through the deck chair.
Yeah.
So she but did she take her clothes off?
I think she's a shilling short.
Oh, okay. She's okay. I believe the medical term is a Fruit Loop.
Yeah.
And so she weed through the deck chair onto a cat.
Onto her cat, that was getting a bit of shade there, yeah.
Oh,
But
well,
she's got trolleys in her back garden, but I don't know if
yeah, and she's off them. There we
She
go.
definitely is.
Yeah, okay. Your sensitive handling of this is—you can tell this is not the Anna Rayburn show.
Did the cat move?
Yeah, run like hell, I would have done.
Yes. Was that your point, Karen?
No, that wasn't my point either. Have you got a girlfriend yet?
Oh, God. Well, get to your point. What? I can't take any more of your coprophilic stories.
Okay. No, I haven't got a point. I was just wondering if I would be allowed to chat to you because I'm fat and old, really.
Yeah, you can. But next
Oh,
time,
thank
just
you.
try and keep it a bit cleaner.
I'm sorry, I did do it nicely.
You did. Thank you, Karen.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. Dear comments and suggestions box, don't have fat old women talking about weeing on cats. Paul is in the Walthamstow.
Paulie in the Walthamstow. Hello.
Hello, Paulie.
Now, listen. Well, I thought he was going to get rid of these news and travel on the 15 and 45.
Yes, well...
Because I've only got about 3 seconds now, haven't I? You should say...
You've got 2 minutes 25.
You should say, tune in to LBC News 11:52 for the travel updates.
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff. Anyway.
Well, no. We are campaigning to get rid of the news. I don't know if we're going to be able to get rid of the travel, but
Well, no, the travel's good, but you should say, tune in.
The news hopefully is going to go, and I believe I'm having dinner with Mr. Solder on Thursday and my agent, and boy, that's going to be thrashed out in a tough contract talk.
And you know when you're all regional on DAB,
Yes.
so I might have to go intercontinental.
This is the thing, yes, with the LBC is going to be all over the country soon.
You can't be London's LBC 97.3. You're just going to have to go back to being LBC.
I don't think I say London's LBC. It's always silly to say London's LBC 97.3. But Heather Jingles insisted on it for a while.
See, she's a silly girl.
She gets these whimsies, and we all have to fall in behind
You'd be
her.
London Broadcasting if you had my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, enough of that. Anyway,
Yes.
I had a faux pas talking about dog poo.
All right.
Because I was multitasking the other day in Walthamstow Village.
Good lad.
And I was ringing my best friend on the phone, with a mobile on the phone in my hand and stuff, and dog did a dollop. And
A whoopsie, a dollop. Can we go? What? This is going to want... Didn't get the sack on Sunday. This one will.
Number 2, I've only got 2 minutes 20.
Oh, you got a minute 9 now.
Right, and as he did that, some silly cow's children in the house next went, oh, look at the dog, he's doing a poo and all that sort of stuff. So I got all embarrassed and nervous and that sort of stuff, and I have to pick it up.
Yes.
And so I just completely missed, and I put my hand through the bag, and I got it all on my finger, and I had a mobile phone in my hand.
Why do you think, Paul, that myself or my listeners would be interested in that?
Just came into my head, dear. Sorry, dear. Anyway.
You got 40 seconds.
I rang the shopping trolley helpline when I was in Leytonstone.
Why didn't you start with this? This is what I want to talk about, not dog poo.
I rang the shopping trolley helpline in Leytonstone when I used to live there with and the corner house, and people used to dump trolleys there. And like a good lad, I rang the number and asked for them to be removed, and they did.
Sorry, that's it, is it?
Yes, oh yes, well that's it. And that was a bit, I got cut off then, and that was it. And that was a little bit
you got cut off then. That was the anecdote, was it? Unbelievable.
Do you need money?
We go to Jonathan in the Hammersmith.
Oh, hello. Hi, Ian.
Hello, John. Yes?
Oh, hi, are you alright?
Are there two of you?
No, it's Ziggy. Ziggy's on my lap purring. Can you hear him purring? Ziggy, say hello to him. Can you hear him? Can you hear him purring?
I think so.
Yeah, he jumps right on my lap as soon as I come in. I got in early today, because what tickled me was that you were talking about cards that you see in the windows.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, what?
What's your phone's making funny noises?
Is it? No, it's not. It shouldn't be.
Well, it is, trust me.
Oh, I can't hear anything.
Okay.
What noise is it making?
Yeah.
Pardon? It is now. It is now.
What do you mean it is now? That was me making those.
Oh, that was you. Sorry.
But I was telling you those... Oh, God, what's...
Oh, those are the noises you were hearing?
Yes.
Oh, like a frog?
We...
Yeah, just like that. No, I didn't hear that.
Oh.
No, have you ever bought anything out of those?
Here we go. Here's a joke for you, Jonathan.
All right.
This is my friend's joke. This is Mackenzie's joke. This is a good joke. I used to do this when he used to do stand-up. You like this?
All right.
What... how does it go? What sort of... Hang on, I can't remember how it goes. I know the punchline. It's a good joke, this. What turns frogs on? What gets frogs feeling sexy?
I don't know.
Frog spawn. You get frog spawn. You get it? Frog spawn.
Yeah, frog spawn.
Spawn, because that's like tadpoles, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
They like tadpoles.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever bought anything from those cards you see in the window?
This is what I was asking earlier.
Well, this is when I was living in Slough, right?
In Slough?
In Slough. I used to live at Farnham Road, didn't I?
Oh, yes. I'm going to Slough. I'm popping to my mum's very briefly tonight. Literally for 10 minutes.
Yeah, were you really from Britwell? You were, weren't you?
From Britwell, Monkswell Way, I used to be. I don't...
Yeah.
She doesn't live there now. She lives in Farnham
You know
Common.
the Lynchpin pub? Have you ever been there?
No, because I used to go to Claycott's, and the Lynchpin school, Lynch Hill.
Lynch Hill.
Lynch Hill was a school, and that was by the Lynchpin pub. No, it's a bit rough around there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I never went in. I'd be too afraid.
Sure, it's an excellent pub, you know, I've never been there.
Yeah, probably a wonderful pub.
But that area and that school was a little bit...
Yeah, about 20 years ago, I think there was a bloke shot in Emily Locker when I lived in...
Not in the pub, obviously, around... No, around the area.
Was it around the area?
Yeah.
Oh, do I have to be careful?
Yeah, no, it's an excellent pub. It is an
Anyway,
excellent
looking at this wonderful pub, but looking at this card, see, it was for a friend of mine, he wanted this blow-up doll, right? So...
I'm losing every fifth syllable.
Oh, no, you're not hearing it. Can you hear now?
Yeah.
You can hear now?
Yeah.
Well, you can't hear now.
Yeah, I can hear now. That's why I'm answering your question.
Oh, right, yeah. Anyway, we got this on. It was obviously from a mate. It was a blow-up Burt Reynolds.
What?
Anyway,
whoa, hang on.
Yeah.
You saw an advert in the shop window.
Yeah, for a blow-up doll of a bloke, right?
A blow-up
doll of a bloke. You know, you get...
But, okay.
You know, apparently they do ones for women, apparently, so very...
All right, bearing in mind, Jonathan, we have young people listening to this...
Oh, right, that's why I'm being very careful what I say.
Okay.
I mean, it's okay to say it was just a doll of...
it was okay. Yes, it was. I've got the picture.
Yeah, it was
Carry
my
on.
Birthday present.
Carry on. Get to the hilarious punchline. That's short.
And we gave it to him. It's not a hilarious punchline, really. It's just we gave it to him. He said it kept going down on him. So
No, Jonathan, come on now.
A puncher.
Oh God, I'm going.
So if the air goes out of it, it goes down.
Yes.
See, you've got a one-track mind, you have, I?
Yes.
Anyway. He said, "Will you take it back to the owner?" I said, "I did," and he said he'd charge him more if he knew who was doing that. Anyway, that was
I ruined the joke, did I?
You did, but it was all right. It was funny.
It wasn't.
It was, because it was based on roughly a true story, seriously.
Roughly a true story.
Honestly, well...
The best humour is found in truth, it would seem.
I didn't go back and actually complain about it, but it did have a puncture, and that's why they were selling it cheap. And
well, you just put a plaster over it, though, don't you?
It was a gas for somebody's birthday, anyway.
Yeah, okay. You don't have to explain it. Don't have to deconstruct it any further.
No, right, that's...
Ah, well.
Sorry, it did tickle me at the time. It just made me laugh.
Did he?
Yeah, very much so.
Yes.
Did I hear you was up early at gym this morning?
I was at the gym at 7 o'clock this morning.
7 o'clock, my goodness, how'd you do that?
Oh, I set the alarm, woke up.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, I was saying that I woke up about 5:30 and I couldn't really sleep again. I started. I got up. I was in bed at 6:30 and I started sending a text to Luke, my trainer, saying, "Sorry, man, I've I've hurt my arm. I wrote this. I've hurt my arm. I can't come in today because I thought my arm's fine. But I thought I can't be bothered." And halfway through it, my phone died on me, which it often does, and so that inspired me to get up and go to the gym and sweat like Billy O.
Did you say you hurt your arm? Wasn't your right arm, was it?
Jonathan, I'll say goodbye to you.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Let's turn to the emails, iain@lbc.co.uk, and let's see what's been sent in. There we go. This one from Mr. Hooker. Okay, I don't know what that is. Hi, Chris. There's an email for Chris. Hi, Chris. How are you doing? Why is today such a boring show? Come on, spice it up. Chris, would you like to respond to that email?
Nope.
Okay. Rob's in the Banstead.
Hello, young man.
Hello, old man.
Yes, I know, I'm 49. What's this about you haven't got a girlfriend? I got one. She's absolutely gorgeous. She looks like J-Lo with slightly Chinese eyes. And she's only 26.
Are you... Wait, hang on a second. Let me get this straight. You're phoning in to show off that you're going out with a girl who's 13 years your junior, looks a bit like J-Lo with slightly Chinese eyes.
Hmm. While you wake up all on your own every morning and think about not going to the gym.
You make me sick.
Yes, I know.
You make... Are you balding?
No.
Oh, okay. What?
And everything works.
Are you fat?
No.
Oh, give me something that I can gloat over.
There's nothing.
Oh, God.
You poor sod, you get to bed with your little pussy, and you wake up with your little pussy.
He's talking about Velvet the Cat.
I am.
Yes. Yes.
No smut, no smut.
No smut on
your
this.
mummy might be listening.
No, she won't. She'll be watching Deal or No Deal.
Oh, well.
Yes.
You know, that's another sad thing.
Yes.
Not even your mummy listens.
No, never mind. Oh, God.
Never mind, Ian. Listen, I got to go and do some work.
Okay.
I never listened to the 3.5-hour Ian Lee 3 till 6:30 radio show, because I'm working. Cheers.
Yeah, you don't have to put a phone down though, do you muppet? I'll have that clip in my folder as soon as possible, please. I was quite jealous until it turned out he was a dick. Zulfia in the Leytonstone.
Hi, Ian. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah?
Okay. I wanted to sing you a song. Hello?
What is happening today?
Hello?
Why is all this...
Ian?
Where's this review in The Guardian?
Hello?
Is this review in The Guardian really just...
Hello? Hello?
The idea had been to have a presenterless phone-in with no screening, no filtering, and only the safety net of a 7-second delay to maintain legality on air. The result was toe-curlingly dire. Given free rein over the airwaves, the audience filled it with a dodgy weirdness. When you're feeling great, grab your and sang one caller cheerily. Disturbing strangeness, another caller just said cue lots at a frenzied pace. And banter so mundane it depleted the will to live. Are you from Maidstone, was one caller's gripping opening gambit. No, replied another, but I know where it is. Review of Sunday Night Show. Thing is, that makes it sound brilliant to me. Yes, Sophia, please sing along.
Okay, can I sing in Urdu and Hindi?
You certainly can, but I will know if you're doing swears.
No, I won't swear, but can you sing along with me, please?
Yeah, okay, lovely. What song are you going to sing?
Well, do you want an old classic or a modern?
I only know 3 songs.
What's 3 songs are they?
Perdesi.
Pardesi.
Yes.
And?
John Johnny Jonathan.
Oh, I know John Johnny. That's Anwar Akbar Anthony, Amitabh Bachchan.
Yeah, I only know that bit, the chorus.
What bit do you... Well, you...
John Johnny Jonathan, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
And it goes,
That's all I know.
Johnny Jonathan, da-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ye tino naam hai mere, ye tino naam hai mere. Oh God, I'm going John, Johnny, Jonathan, that's Amitabh, but I can't, I think my mind's gone blank. I know the film and the song.
The film's Nasib.
I know, what song do you know from Nasib?
John Johnny Jonathan.
Oh, it's Nasib, not Anwar Akbar Anthony.
Sophia, come back after this.
If you've just missed that bit of it...
Sophia, anything else you want to sing?
Yeah, I just found my cassette of John Nassib.
Yeah?
So shall I play it and then we can sing along to it?
Okay, yeah, that'd be nice.
All right, tell me if it's not clear.
Okay.
You sure it's Nassib and not Anwar Akbar Anthony?
It's definitely Nassib.
Okay.
We've only got 30 seconds.
All right, let me see.
Okay.
Hang on, this is the right cassette. Can you hear that?
I can hear that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Not found the
I
right
just
song.
got to switch sides because
Yeah.
I should
Okay,
really have a CD.
We've got 20 seconds.
Oh God. Oh God. Let me think.
So, this sounds good. This is good.
Yeah, I'm trying my best, but I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Hang on. This is the song. This is the right film.
Yeah, I know it is. I know.
And hang on.
Is she for real? I tell you what, Sophia, do it over the news. We'll come back after this.
I never listened to the 2.5 hour Ian Lee 3 till 6:30 radio show because I'm working. Cheers.
It's 3.5 hours. Okay, shopping trolleys, all that nonsense. In a few minutes, we're going to take your calls live, straight to air, in the excellent LBC 97.3 comments and suggestions box. Before that, though, before the break, Sophia was trying to find John Johnny Janardhan from the movie soundtrack Nassib.
Hi, Ian.
Hey.
I've got it. Look, this is it now. I think I found it.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So anytime you need a song,
Yeah?
you know who to ask.
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, right, okay. If I ever need a song really slowly...
Oh, okay. So shall I turn the volume down?
No, I can't hear it.
Oh, hang on. Can you hear now?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want it louder or...
That's good. You're going to sing along, are you?
Well, I will if you will.
I only know the chorus.
Okay. Well, you do the chorus,
Yeah.
and I'll try and do what I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Together we'll get there.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
ये सबका दिल फैलाए मैं इनका दिल फैलाऊं सबका दिल फैलाए मैं इनका दिल फैलाऊं से टकराया हीरो को गुस्सा आया हूँ यारों का मैं यार दुश्मनों का दुश्मन है जनाब. Your turn.
John Johnny Janardhan, baralam pam 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 pam. John Johnny Janardhan, babaram pam 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 pam. That's all I know.
Okay. Well, you're doing very well, I think.
Sophia, I think we should probably leave it there.
Okay, then.
But thank you very much for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
And you're very welcome.
And, okay, well, take care.
And you.
Okay.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. Wow. She was nice, wasn't she? Let's do Peter in Chatham. Hello, Peter.
Hello, Ian. I wouldn't give up your day job for one thing, but I just wanted to rub it in like that other gentleman. I'm 46 years of age and I'm married to a 24-year-old, and it's wonderful.
And what internet website did you buy her from?
I didn't. I've known the family for a very, very long time.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
But, yeah, we're very, very happy, and it's wonderful.
Okay.
I'm not only old, I'm a little bit fat.
Oh, he's fat.
But she is 24 years, skinny and lovely.
But ugly?
No, very pretty.
In your... Send me a picture.
We have loads of pictures if you'd like some.
I would love one.
What sort would you like?
I've got a choice.
Yes.
A mucky one.
Loads of them.
So, all right, we'll send that then.
Fine.
Why have I got fat old men phoning in to show off that they've got beautiful young wives? What is going on?
Well, if you like her after I've shown you the picture, you'll have to join the queue as well, I'm afraid. She has a load of admirers.
See, if I was married to someone beautiful, attractive, and young, I wouldn't talk about them like that, Peter. Shame on you. Shame on you. Queuing up for my missus. Oh, hang on, that could be an idea for a series for Channel 5, couldn't it? Hang on. Queuing up for my missus. Channel 5. Lovely. Okay, it's time... Oh, by the way, climb my Burley down to about a third of its original volume, and it's time for this.
Please, comment and suggestion box.
You come straight to air, 0870 9090 973, and you tell us honestly what you think about LBC 97.3 and its output. It's an important week for us, in that the Radar listening figures come out Thursday. It's make or break for me, everybody else here, the station, And this is honestly, you say, give your say, and you can be as critical as you want, or as praising as you want. Don't use bad language. It's recorded. It's passed on to the LBC bosses, who listen to it. Sometimes they act on it, sometimes they don't, but it's you having your say. Let's dive straight in. Let's go to... line 6. What's your comment or suggestion, please?
This show just cannot get any better. Slush puppies, hey!
Thank you. What a lovely fellow. Let's try line 3. What's your comment or suggestion, please?
Yeah, you need to get more fat women on the radio talking about weird over cats, because it's just so good.
There we go. It's not quite the audience that we're after, but we'll certainly have a go. Line 7, your comment or suggestion, please.
I reckon they should play radio runabout rounds with the presenters all swapping their slots.
Runarounds. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. There's something in there. Line 8, what's your comment or suggestion, please?
Yeah, more Chris talking to you on the radio.
Okay. I'm going to pass no judgment on these, by the way. You call in and you make your suggestions, and I'm just listen. It's nothing to do with me today. Line 7, your comment or suggestion, please.
Instead of Steve Allen presenting Linen for you on Friday, why don't we have Mike Dickin or Charlie Wolf? That'd be much better.
It's a very good... Oh, remind me to tell you my Charlie Wolf story a little bit later on. It's a corker. Line 3, what's your comment or suggestion, please?
Hello, Ian. I like your show, first of all, and my suggestion is they put you, instead of James O'Brien, it's your show, like from 10 o'clock till 1 o'clock, and Helen Behind the Glass, you'll be your producer, instead of Chris. Thank you.
He's got a thing for Helen Behind the Glass, that fellow. He's a little bit suspicious. She hasn't been here all week. 2 weeks she's been off. I hope she's all right. Line 5, what's your comment or suggestion, please?
Crap. All crap.
Oh, well, that's okay. That's fine. It's a valid point of view. Line 1, what's your comment or suggestion, please?
All the LBC presenters should work at all times in a prepared and militant way in every sphere, full of revolutionary vigour and ardour, and must constantly be opposed to senility, stagnation, idleness, laxity, apathy, passivity, complacency, degeneracy, and self-indulgence.
It's an idea. Yeah, certainly. Thank you very much for that. Line 9, what's your comment or suggestion, please?
I think the show's absolutely superb, without a doubt, but the prizes that you give away are absolutely too bob. Can we have better prizes? I end up with a glass tortoise that lit up.
I remember you. How about a PlayStation 3? No, he's not. He's not listening. I was going to give him a PlayStation 3 then, which... never mind. Comments or suggestions? You get to say whatever you want about the station. Don't swear, that's all I say. Line 6, your comment or suggestion, please.
We need John Holmes or Nick Abbott to replace James O'Brien.
Okay, thank you for that. Line 4, your comment or suggestion, please.
Oh, yes, hello. I think Velvet the Cat should have a regular spot where she tells us about what she gets up to when you're out of the house.
Cats can't talk. Okay, that doesn't involve that person, it's fine. Well, maybe we could get, like, one of those lady actresses to do a cat's voice. Or something, I don't know. Line 5, your comment or suggestion, please.
Get rid of the psychic, sir. It's rubbish. She wants to know how to contact the dead. It's low rubbish. Hello, Jeffrey!
Hello, Jeffrey. Line 2, what's your comment or suggestion, please?
I think we should have far more less of the news and the traffic and far more of Anthony, who seems like a really nice man.
He does seem like a nice lad, doesn't he? Well, yeah, moves are afoot to get rid of the news on the quarter. See what we can do there. Line 5, your comment or suggestion, please.
Hello, I think that we should stop putting the phone down on people, Ian.
I don't do that. Let's go to line 7. What's your comment or suggestion, please?
Yeah, change it from 0870 to a regular 0207 number, please.
Okay. Although we do call you back, so it doesn't really cost you that much. It's not like some of the BBC stations where you phone them and that's it. But we do call you back. But okay, interesting. Line 9. What's your comment or suggestion, please?
Can we have talking animals on the show, please?
Animals can't talk.
They can.
Okay, animals, no, they can't. Definitely can't talk. I've conducted experiments. Oh, that's... Unbeliever, written by Neil Diamond, went to number 1 in 1967. Sold over 5 million copies. Line 8, what's your comment or suggestion, please?
I'm not sure what the listening figures will be for the Psychic Show, Ian, but would LBC management consider replacing that programme with the very funny radio duo of Adam and Joe? I'm sure that LBC management could come to a compromise with the other station that they work on every Saturday, but it would improve LBC on Friday evenings.
It's an idea. It would be good. I've heard bits of their radio show. They say very good things about me, and they're very nice people. I've met them on several occasions, and they're very, very polite young gentlemen. And Tiny TV Boss, which is, if you've not seen it, is blinding. You should see. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. What we're doing, Yankee, is comments and suggestions. Your calls are coming straight to air. There's a 7-second delay, so don't try any funny business. I've got to tell you about that as well, by the way, actually. Your calls come straight to air. You can say whatever you want about the station, about its output. You can be as honest as you want. I will not be offended. If you want to say it's rubbish, then that's your prerogative. Let us go to line 3. Line 3, what's your comment or suggestion, please?
I think you should take Anthony on full-time and pay him for what he does, because he seems to be in every show anyway.
He's in quite a few shows, yeah. Line 7, your comment or suggestion, please.
Yes, Ian, it's Albert here. I would agree with the caller. We need a lot more animals on the radio, especially your cat.
Yeah,
I'm quite happy to do my own slot, if that's all right.
Well, do you want to do a little trial now?
Yeah, okay. What I do when you're out, I was on your computer earlier, and I started making a record. Would you like to hear a bit?
No, I'm fine, thank you. Unbelievable. Line 6, your comment or suggestion, please. Nope, you're too slow. Line 3, your comment or suggestion, please.
Can we have LBC back in stereo on 97.3?
Okay, that's been going on for ages. The thing is, does it really make that much difference? I was thinking about this the other day as I was trying to unlock my front door. I really was. Does it make that much difference if it's speech-based to have it in stereo? Music, you understand why you'd want it to be in stereo, but speech? I don't know. But it's been like that for ages, isn't it? Line 7, your comment or suggestion, please.
Oh, hello, Ian. I think you're doing a grand job, and you bring a breath of fresh air on the radio, and that's you.
Thank you. That's very nice, isn't it? Line 6, your comment or suggestion.
Hey, hang on. You want some chili?
I'm fine for chili, but thank you for the offer. Always appreciated. Line 3, your comment or suggestion, please.
I think you should be given real and genuine credit for lowering the age of talk radio listeners. Because at the end of the day, most of them just listen to music stations, so I think you need a pat on the back for actually introducing them to talk-based radio.
Thanks very much.
The train about to leave platform 3 is a 9.
You're right, leave them.
Hello?
Oh, Habiba, shut up.
Be nice. What's wrong with you?
You've just made me go deaf. Well, Chris, what are you doing?
Just going to turn the plugs off.
You're such a freak.
Chris, you're so nice and polite.
No, you were just really... The thing is, I was talking to Chris and then you shouted in my ears.
Well, you know what? Turn the volume down.
No, I know.
Hey.
I'll cut you off.
No, hello!
Right, I've got to do this. I've got to do business. Don't miss the last LBC 97.3 FM. We don't say FM, do we? It says it here. Comedy Cabaret, this Wednesday, August the 2nd, at the Headliners Comedy Club at the George IV, Chiswick. Your host, I heard Joe Parkinson... Was it Joe Parkinson the other day reading that? And she couldn't do Roman numerals.
Oh.
It's 2. What do you mean it's 2? It's 4. It's an IV. It's 4. Because V is 5.
4 and V1 is 6.
What would... this is for Chris. Chris, what would 2 be?
Just a 2. Just 2 lines, isn't it?
Just a 2. What would 9 be?
1X.
No, Zabiba, shut up! I'm going to cut you off in a minute if you don't shut up. You're getting on my nerves today. What would 16 be?
I think it's, a 10. A 10 and a...
Well, what's a 10?
An X.
Oh, right, and what's the 6?
Oh, a 5, a V and a 1, isn't it?
Well done, Chris.
Your host and your MC... All right, I'm doing this now. Your host and MC for the night will be Jeff Whiting. This week's acts include Joy Carter, Danny Dawes, Carl Donnelly and Scott Denyer. Doors open at 7:30. Tickets cost just £5, all of which will be donated to the Cerebral Palsy charity Scope. For full line-up details and to book your tickets in advance, visit www.lbc.co.uk/comedy. Tickets will be available on the door. By the way, we finished the comments and suggestions, so you feel free to call in 0870 909 0973. Shopping trolleys, OCD... or anything you want, to be honest, you know what I mean?
Hello, can I talk now?
Yeah, you can, Habiba, you can now.
Can you be nice to me as well?
We just don't shout.
I don't shout, I just talk loud.
Well,
You do that by now.
I tell you what, talk quiet.
No, I don't think I can do that. Listen,
Right.
you were talking about girlfriends. You were telling me the other day that everything was okay in that department. So you have got a girlfriend.
Can we stop discussing? Listen, I've just come out of a very long, multi-year relationship. Let's all just, can we not just talk about something
I
else?
was quoting you on what you said the other day to put those guys right.
Everything's
Don't
fine.
feel sorry for Ian. He's getting his fair share, as he said.
Well, oh, what a lovely day it is today.
Ian?
What?
You know that lovely lady who rang up earlier to sing Johnny John?
Yes.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Yeah.
I was wondering, would you like to join me in a chorus of Perdesi?
No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do any more singing. Why? It's all gone a bit weird. And
Because we don't have Little Hen Man on or anything.
Oh.
We don't get any song.
I met the little hen man today.
Oh, what's he like?
Not what I imagined.
Really, is he a bit of a weirdo?
He's nice.
But in a weird way?
Yeah, very weird way. He's creepy. No, he was lovely. He was a really nice bloke.
When are you hearing that? Or...
That's going to be tomorrow, hopefully at 4:30. You'll hear that. It's
Okay, and one more Peter Verinda. Can you put a picture up of those lines in your hair that you've had cut? I'd love to see them.
I haven't had lines in my hair.
No, you know Verinda, he went to Tony Adams or something.
Oh yeah, to the footballer, cut his hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get 3 lines cut in his hair. I just want to have a really good laugh at them, and I just thought he could put a picture up of the back of his head on MySpace or something.
Yeah. Oh.
Please, Verinda. That's all I wanted to say.
So you want Verinda? Hang on a second. There's someone who I think wants to talk to you. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
No, come on and sing with me. Hey,
little hen.
When will you lay me an egg for my tea?
You're a legend.
He's gone.
Oh, he's a legend. I love
What do you think? Here we go. It's interesting. What do you think he looks like? Describe him to me.
I think he's between 40 and 50.
Right. Yep.
Okay, I think he has receding hair or a bald spot.
Interesting.
I think he is of English origin, white skinned.
Yeah.
I think he is quite, I think he's a bit of a chubby.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a chubby.
Yeah.
Any other, I don't think he's particularly tall, maybe average height, 5 foot 8.
You're pretty good. He's younger than you'd think.
Really? 30 to 40?
Yeah. Late 30s.
No way,
Yeah.
he's older than that.
I thought he was about 55.
Yeah, I would have said.
But otherwise, anyway, listen tomorrow at 4:30 for more details.
Ian, take care, love. Have a
What
good
do
day.
you think Betty from Bognor looks like?
Betty from Bognor, curly hair,
Yeah.
brown with grey bits in it where the roots are showing.
Bit chunky.
Definitely chunky.
Right.
Likes the nylon dress with a belt.
Yeah.
Comfortable shoes.
Yeah.
Pop socks or stockings.
Hmm.
And a sensible handbag maybe made by Carlton.
Betty, are we anywhere close?
What's your address, baby? I'm coming around there with the boys from the Elephant.
Oh, I look forward to that, Betty.
You gorgeous thing. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm fine. How are you, darling?
There's nothing wrong with a nylon frock, my darling. Norman Hartnell did something in nylon
You
once.
don't want to set yourself alight. You've got to be careful with these things.
I
Betty.
know. Well, yeah, there's a story attached to that one, but we're not going to do it now.
How have you been? What have you been up to today?
And forget the roots, my darling. We don't do roots.
Do we,
What do you
Betty?
look like? Tell me what you look like, Betty. I'm intrigued. Blue ring?
Totally the opposite of what you said. You're making me out to
Coming
be
out there for a bit, Chris.
a frumpy woman. I'm gorgeous.
So describe me. Are you tall, elegant, long-legged?
I wouldn't say 6 feet, but I'm a tall woman.
Okay.
Of quality and refinement.
And what? Do you have a blue ring?
A blue ring? I don't think so, my darling. A beautiful long blonde hair, and it's all mine.
Really?
It's gorgeous.
Oh, and do you wear makeup? Like lots of it, like Barbara Cartland?
Makeup, my darling. I was the face of Lancôme at one stage.
Really?
Years ago, it was in a very small store in Ballarat, Victoria, Australia, but I was it.
How long have you been living in England, Betty?
What's that, my darling?
How long have you been living here?
I've been here for 16 years, sweetheart.
Oh, don't you miss home?
I commute between Bognor and the beautiful Elephant area of South London. You might know it, my darling.
Yeah, Elephant and Castle.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, and Bognor. I've been there to Butlins as well.
I don't go anywhere near there, my darling. It's a bit down market.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm a bit down market.
I know that poor people have holidays there, and I throw a bit of food there if I'm driving past in the car. I've got a couple of old crusts.
Why are you commuting so far?
I have an apartment at the Elephant, my darling, when I'm doing my London business.
Standard, read all about it. West End final. Oh, and Mr. Reese, can you email those spreadsheets to Joe and upload the designs to Tom? The client's wife wants to see them.
Now all of London is a hotspot. Anywhere in the capital can be your office instantly with Vodafone's new 3G broadband data card. For more about mobile office solutions, text 3...
City!
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Joe.
How's it going, mate?
It's going, do you know what, it's going pretty darn well, sir.
Yeah, it's been a good show today. It's been ticking over quite nicely.
It's been some all right bits and pieces.
Yes. Guess who've I had in the back of my cab?
Charlie Wolf.
No.
Sharon Davis.
No.
Suzanne Danielle.
No.
Gene Simmons.
No.
Paul McCartney.
No.
Danny Minogue.
No.
Is it
They're not famous.
What?
They're not famous.
Oh, well, I'm never going to guess then.
No. I've had 3 executives from Viacom Outdoor in the back of my cab singing the praises of your wireless show, the one we had on Sunday.
Well, hang on a minute. The presenter list showed that. Hang on. Let me just get this right. The Guardian said was toe curlingly dire.
Well, if that's what the Guardian said, that's a silly lefty paper, because these 3 executives in the back of my cab were singing your praises to the roof.
Hang on, and they work for Viacom?
Yeah, you know Viacom Outdoors, they do all the bill posters on buses and the tubes and all that malarkey.
I thought they released videos and stuff.
No, I don't know, they might do, if you ask them. But they were sitting in the back, and I had you on, and this is when you were singing that, the Indian song.
Yes.
And I had it on, and they could hear it over the intercom, and they went, "Who are you listening to?" And I said, "Ian Lee on LBC 97.3.
Good work.
You know, and they went, "Oh, Ian Lee," and then they started talking about your show. One of them said he heard it, and the other one said how great they thought it was.
Well, listen,
groundbreaking, they said.
Well, that's very kind of them. Do you know what? I thought it was a great success. I was quite happy for it to go on for 3 hours. The bosses made a decision to stop it after an hour. That's fine. It's their radio station. They call the shots.
Of course.
You do what your boss says. You know,
exactly. If not, you get a damn good thrashing.
Well, exactly. And then you can't pay your mortgage, and that's not good. Anyway.
And then the repossession comes.
So there was a call on Clive's show last night.
Yes, I heard Clive's show last night. And Clive was standing in your corner.
He's a good lad. I must thank him for that.
He's a good lad, yes. We had a few irate women.
I heard the beginning of that torrent, and then I must admit I fell asleep. But there was one woman on there who phoned in and was adamant that the first hour was pre-recorded.
Oh, yeah. And then Peter, what's his name, who does your baseball update?
Oh, Philip called in and said I was on it.
Oh, no, he said it was live. She went, no, it wasn't. And he said I was live.
Well, there's an email here. Here we go. This is from Marcus Lord. Ian, don't go barmate. I have to agree with the lady who rang Clive last night. The first hour on Sunday was pre-recorded. How you just appeared after the first hour was a bit far-fetched. Well, the thing is, I was there because I was the one putting the calls through for the first hour.
You know, what do these people think? It's just magically you turn up and ring up a radio station and get on straight away?
Exactly. I was touching the screen. Anyway, I'm very pleased.
I know, but you had your feet up. You was just chilling out, obviously.
No, I tell you, it was the most stressful hour ever.
Was it?
I
suppose you had the big boss down, you're breathing down your neck.
We had to be so careful as well that, something litigious didn't get out, so we hover it. But, I'm really pleased that we won't do it again, I'm sure, but it was worth doing.
You should, though, because a few people have said, well, that's 3 people I've had in my cab in the last couple of days who said your show was good. Yep. Plus all the ones on Clive's show last night.
Yeah. I'm pleased that.
And maybe do it again just to wind them up and say it's pre-recorded.
Well, maybe there's something. I couldn't believe it when she was going. It was. I don't care what you say, Clive. I know it was pre-recorded. And he was getting quite angry, going.
I know. I think Clive was going to dump her and all. Ban her from the station.
Hey, Joe. Well, listen. Thank you very much for that.
Right, Ian.
Good lad. Thank you. If you don't know what's all cut him off a bit, Charlie. Don't know what we're talking about. We did an experiment on Sunday. The Guardian says it was toe curlingly dire. I thought it was all right. It's on the pod. There's a podcast of the first hour anyway. After that, it all got even weirder. Anyway, onwards and upwards with this show. 0870 9090 973. Only an hour and a half to go. Ooh, will you get on the radio?
You're listening to Ian Lee. Why?
Steady on, Boyd. OK, 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. What's coming up? Well, we've got the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. I found the list. We updated the list on Friday, and yesterday I was worried that I'd lost the list. I found it. It was on my bed for some reason. I don't quite know how it got there, how it got there, but it's there. I'll try and type it up tomorrow. Hang on a minute. Am I doing anything? No, I can do it. I can type it up tomorrow morning. So that's good. So that'll be up on the internet one day soon. We're steady on, Darren. We're talking about shopping trolleys. In fact, has anyone seriously called the shopping trolley hotline? I don't believe that anyone would phone them up and say, "Oh, by the way, there's some trolleys." We phoned up the one that Chris got from his supermarket. It's just the supermarket. It's not like a national centre where they go, "Shopping trolley hotline, can I help you?" It's just the shop, you know. You speak to some poor girl who hasn't got a clue what you're calling in about. OCD, loads of other stuff. To be honest, I was going to talk about the tent, but I'll do that a bit later. 0870 9090 973. We haven't got many calls racked up. Be honest with you, if you phone up, you stand a very good chance of getting on. Someone who took advantage of this lull in calls is Darren.
Dun, dun, dun. Bum! Hello.
Hello, Supergrass.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Nothing to grass up, I'm afraid, today.
Oh.
No, quite boring.
Yeah, disappointing. Now, for those who don't know, Supergrass Darren listens to LBC 24/7, 365, and every time he hears my show mentioned, he reports into me and lets me know what's been said about me by other presenters. But he's not done it today.
That's right.
Nice.
Nice. Anyway, not last night's show. I mean, what was it? Sunday night's show.
Yes.
That was rubbish. Honestly.
Hang on a minute.
I turned it on.
Yep.
And it was like what we were talking about. We needed you there.
Yeah, well, you know, there were the first 15 minutes of it.
It was alright.
Was hilarious.
Literally, I turned it off. Usually I'm on LBC, as you know, a 24-hour listener.
24/7, 365.
Yeah, but I had to actually turn it off.
Oh dear, well, that's not good. But, you know, it's worth trying these things, isn't it? You've got to have a crack at these things.
And also, I've got a friend who's got an OCD that's hilarious.
An OCD with what?
It's hilarious.
An hilarious mental illness. Let's hear it.
We talk about one of my friends, but
yeah.
He basically, when you his house,
Yeah.
you can't shut the door, slam the door because he goes mad.
Yes.
And then in his room, you know when you've been out on a night out, you get loads of change. He puts 10p's, 20p's, 30p's, 40p's, 50p's, all in a line.
What? Hang on, 30p's?
Sorry, not 30. Sorry, that come out wrong.
Yeah, so 10p's?
20p's, 50p's, £1. No. And also...
What about £2 coins?
Well, you can have them as well.
What about coppers?
Yeah, you can have them as well.
All right, just don't want to pick holes in your story, but I can't.
And also,
right.
In the shower, you have to have the name of the shower, whatever you call it, the shower gel, must be facing the right way.
What are you doing having showers with your mate?
No, what? Well, you never know.
I think I do.
No, what that way? You're excuse me, you're the one about a girlfriend.
Well, listen. Can we all just steer clear of my private life? It's very painful.
You're a young man.
That's very kind. Well, Darren, can I correct you on both of those things? I'm 33 and I work at a London radio station, so do you know what I mean?
Something like that. That's a good... If I was in a club and I was a girl and you said to me, "Hi, I'm Iain Lee. I work in a nightclub."
Yeah.
I'll be on your case.
Oh,
Straight
really?
away.
And you're a good-looking girl as well, aren't you?
No, I'm not a girl.
Oh, right.
I'm not a girl. I'm engaged. You're married.
Okay. Listen, but I've just come out of a very long relationship.
I know, but you've been out for ages.
Well, you know, listen.
You might even come out one day. You don't know.
Well, the thing is, you don't know about what could happen in that arena.
Where?
No. But, you know, everything... Can we talk about... Oh, I'm going to...
What other topics we've got to talk about?
Hang on. I don't know. Shopping trolleys.
Shopping trolleys.
Here we go. You talk about this. Have you heard? Apparently, there's a tent. I don't like camping. It's rubbish. It's for dirty people.
I heard this tent.
What?
I know about it.
Oh, I've not. Okay, what tent am I talking about?
You just literally throw it up and it blows up itself.
That's the tent I was talking about.
Exactly, I know.
How did you?
Everything.
How did you know I was going to talk about that?
It was an LBC about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I've had it on this bit of paper for 3 weeks.
No, I'm joking.
What? Okay, well, is it true that there's a tent you can throw up and it just?
Yeah, literally throw it and it's done.
So what does it look like when it's unthrown?
Was it, a tent?
No, but before you throw it up in the air, funnily enough. I'm going to fall out with you today, I know it.
Well, it's flat, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Flat.
I'm asking you.
Well, as far as I know, it's flat.
Are you on, Darren?
Pardon?
Because you're being really funny with me today.
No, sorry.
Okay, let's start again.
It's the heat. It's the heat.
No, it's not. It's not that hot though.
Well, everyone blames the heat, don't they?
So it's a flat. It's flat, and you throw it up in the air.
Yep.
And it makes itself when it sets itself.
Exactly.
Isn't that amazing?
I'm thinking about getting one myself, actually. It's easy, isn't it? You can go to all the festivals.
You don't go to festivals. You're an old man.
How do you know I don't go to festivals?
You're about 48.
Dude, 48? Do I sound like I'm 48?
Yes.
No.
Did you hear that fella earlier on phoning up who claimed to be 46 and have a beautiful 24-year-old?
Never knew.
Oh, okay.
No, did you believe him?
No, of course not. He was lying.
Well, maybe you might tell him he was like test pilot for like, I don't know.
Anyway, Darren, thanks for calling.
No problem.
All right, may I suggest you call in next time with slightly less attitude, young man?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm sorry. Didn't mean that, by the way.
Okay,
You're
good.
my friend. Can I call you E?
No, you can't. No, you can't call me E. And we're not friends. It's as simple as that. Danny's in the South Norwood.
Yes. I've got an OCD.
Okay.
Whenever I have the volume, it has to be on a prime number.
On a prime number?
Yeah.
We had this before. 1 isn't a prime number, is it?
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't. We've had this before. It's not. So you can't have it on 1?
No, I don't put it on 1 anyway. That's too low.
Yeah, you can't hear it, can you?
No.
Okay, so what do you normally... The volume on what? The radio?
No, anything. Radio or TV.
Because iPods don't have numbers, do they?
No, I don't have an iPod, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay. So what you're watching the TV? What do you normally have the volume on?
23.
Supposing you wanted to go you wanted to turn it up a little bit, what would the next one be?
27.
Oh, that's not so bad. But then after that, what's the next one?
29.
Oh, we're gonna... All right. What's the next one? What's the next one?
31.
Okay. Oh, okay. Prime numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, you know, worse. It could be worse. You could be out killing people, and you're not doing that, are you?
Not yet.
Okay, good lad. Well, fingers crossed it won't come to that.
Yeah.
Does it hinder you in any way?
Yeah.
In what way?
When people get on my nerves.
Sorry?
When people get on my nerves.
What?
Oh. No. No, it doesn't.
What did you think I meant?
I thought you meant, does it come across my mind?
Does what come across your mind?
Killing people.
Only when people get on his nerves. Well, I think I was getting on his nerves as well. I think it just came across his mind. Oh dear, I'll speak to Claire after this.
Imagine driving your dream...
well, look, Ash and other people have sent in a picture of this tent. Look at this self-pitching tent. It's like a minor miracle. I still wouldn't want to go camping, though, because it's the devil's pastime. You know, there are hotels, there are bed and breakfasts, they have beds in them. Claire's in the Clapham.
Hello, Ian, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, they beat me to it. I was ringing up to tell you about those tents.
Oh, no, well, carry on, because I don't quite understand. I mean, there's a picture here that has been sent. Sorry, I'm nearly belched. And it's this guy, he's throwing the tent, and as it goes, you throw it up, it lands and it's a tent, but I don't quite understand how it works.
Well, I don't completely understand how it works.
Okay.
We've got 2 of them, though.
Right.
And they don't have any poles, or they've got, like, bendy poles in them that are built in, and they literally, you pull it in together so it forms like a circle, and it goes on like a backpack.
Yes.
And you can walk around.
Can you say fish and chips for me?
Fish and chips.
You're Australian.
That's what you get the Kiwis to do, Ian.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's the way I differentiate between the two.
Yeah, I'm the Australian.
Yeah, okay.
And then you just throw it up in the air and it sets itself up. And it literally takes 2 or 3 seconds.
But how do you dismantle it?
Well, then you just hold, it's got 4 semicircles which hold the frame, and then you pull them together, twist it around, and it pops back in and wraps around with a band.
If I had to go camping, then that's what I'd want. Is it? I mean, have you got one? You've got 2, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got 2.
Any good?
They're fantastic. They're really good.
How much are they?
They've just got a new one. We've got a 2-man, and we bought it in Spain, and it was €50. And then we've just got a new one on the weekend. We got a 3-man, and that was £45. Because they've got all different ones now. They've got, like, bigger ones and ones with little veranda sections, and, they're really cheap.
But listen, Claire, They have hotels in Australia, don't they?
Yes, they do. But have you been camping much?
I've been camping when I was younger, when I was really skinny. I once went to the Edinburgh Festival because I was appearing in a competition up there.
Yeah.
So I had to go up there for like a couple of nights, and then if I did well, I would come back and go up there for another couple of nights a week later. And this is in my student days. I just left college. I was so skint.
Yeah.
So I got the coach to Edinburgh
Yeah.
for like £8, it's just hellish.
Yeah.
And then I spent the 2 nights in a tent. It was the most. I was so miserable.
But were you prepared? Like, did it rain when you were there, and did you have a warm enough sleeping bag and all?
Everything was I had everything I needed. I had the little mat that you put underneath the sleeping bag that's supposed to be comfortable. It's not.
No, they're not. At all.
It was cold. It was miserable. The toilets and the shower facilities. Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, you've got to pick good campsites that have good facilities.
None of them do, though.
Yeah, there are quite a few that do. There's a few good associations in the UK and quite a few good campground associations in Europe that have really good facilities. And they have like bars and restaurants and pools and, it's good.
Yeah, okay.
It's good. Hey, how did your interview go on Monday morning with the Australian radio?
Oh, yeah, it was all right. It was all right. They told me off for saying McDonald's.
I heard you say that the other day.
Yeah, they said, actually, mate, we're a public station, so you can't say things like that. We don't mention companies. Well, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tough. I'm British, and in my country I can do what I want. I'm in my country, so up yours, Dolores. But they were very lovely. And I was like the sort of quirky, and finally, but like I was like a feature in the programme. I wasn't on the news. But
what were they talking to you about?
About the show we did on Sunday without a presenter.
Yeah.
And she's going, and over in England, there's a crazy guy, and he's had this idea to do a show without any presenter. I wonder if my job's safe. Let's find out. Iain Lee, where did you get the idea from? So, and Chris, by the way, I said it was all my idea, sorry. Although, in light of these reviews, if you want to claim it as your idea, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, because you didn't get very good reviews, did you?
Well, do you know what? Hang on, the Guardian called it toe-curlingly dire.
Oh.
But there was a brilliant preview in the Times on Sunday, the culture section, and it was slagging me off, basically. They'd heard this show, the weekday show. I wish I'd kept it, but I threw it away in a fit of pique. But they were slagging me off. But everything they used as an example of why my show was rubbish,
Yeah.
I thought sounded really cool and counterculture and, was a brilliant thing. And if I were, a young man, I would listen to that show. It sounded cracking.
Oh, very good. Well, hey, you know that you're good and you've got a good show.
Hey, listen, Claire, thank you very much for that. We'll find out. Thursday is when the listening figures come out.
Very good. Well, good luck with it, and I hope it all works well.
Fingers crossed. Thank you very much, Claire. Very nice, indeed. Let's go to Kat in the Putney.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Kat.
Hello. I was also talking about the tent.
Oh.
I was going to say that someone at my uni actually designed that tent. I'm studying product design.
All right.
And so she actually designed it. It was about a year or so ago. So I got to see it then, and now it's in production, so it's quite interesting.
And is she a millionairess now?
I don't know, but I hope so. I hope she's doing well for herself.
Well, okay, so she designed something that is genuinely brilliant, even though I hate tents, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
What did you design, Kat?
I'm actually on my placement year, so I've been working with disabled children, designing products for them.
Okay.
And I'm now going back to uni to do my final year.
But so you haven't actually designed anything properly yet?
No, well,
Mm.
one-off things, but not any big projects or any big things, products.
What do you want to design when you grow up?
Anything that will sell well.
Yeah, no, hey, I like that attitude, definitely.
Yeah, that's kind of all things that will help people. Not sure yet.
How about a car that can go backwards in time?
Maybe that would be a good idea.
I think it'd be wicked.
Don't think they would actually work very well.
Well, you
Quite
don't
difficult.
know. Kat, listen, well, that's very good. Has she designed anything else, this friend of yours?
No, but that was her first thing that she did.
Wow.
That was her final year project, so it was quite interesting.
The thing
to
is,
see.
though, when people have a brilliant idea, and it's a brilliant idea, that's normally it, isn't it? You can't. You've got something to work towards. But she's had her brilliant. She's recorded her Sergeant Pepper or her Tommy, and the next thing's going to be a bit rubbish.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she'll do better than that.
Oh, you're very giving and sharing.
Yeah, I want the best for people.
Hey, Kat, listen, thank you very much for that.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye, there we go, cheers. Janine is travelling.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Janine.
How are you?
I'm all right, yeah.
Good. Part of travelling.
Huh?
tired of travelling now.
You are?
Yes.
What? Where are you travelling to and from?
We've been to Edinburgh and we're going back to Wimbledon.
Hang on, you're coming back from Edinburgh now?
We left yesterday.
But the festival starts in a couple of days.
Yes, I know.
Why didn't you... Hang on, why didn't you stick around for the biggest arts festival in the world? Oh.
Work.
Oh, dear, okay. Because Edinburgh, it's a nice place, but it's a bit boring, normally.
No, it was pretty good, Ian, very good.
Okay. But when the festival's on, it's, it's pretty wicked.
I've heard it's good,
Okay.
yeah. Shopping trolleys.
Yeah, it's lekker, yeah?
Sorry?
Lekker.
Lekker, very lekker.
Lekker. Raw. I'm not convincing you with my excellent South African. Okay.
No, it's a hard accent to do.
Yeah. Well, I was doing it pretty well though, wasn't
Say lekker again?
I? Lekker.
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 Lekker like pecker.
Hey, you're raw, Janine. I swear to God, you're so raw, Janine.
That's good.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I'll take a run up to it. I can do it. Anyway, come on, you Vandermurfer. Tell me about shopping trolleys.
Okay, so the shopping trolleys here, when you push them, they just drive into everything.
Mm.
South Africa, only the front wheels swivel and the back ones keep still, or they're like folded together.
All right. All right.
So that girl that wants to invent something, there you go.
What, invent a South African shopping trolley?
Right.
I think they've done that in South Africa.
Yeah, they haven't done it yet. Remake it.
Remake it and pretend it's your idea, get the money, and by the time they've found out that you've stolen it, you're off in Rio de Janeiro smoking cigars.
I like the way you think.
Oh, Janine, I like the way you think, apart from the camp. So, were you in a tent?
No, we don't do tenting. I agree with you.
Oh, it's disgusting, isn't it? Because and the thing is, you can get really cheap hotels as well. Yeah, they might be a bit, manky and a bit out of the way. A bed is always better than sleeping in a sack on the floor.
Yeah, and we had that problem last night, and we got conned into getting a hotel room with a huge jacuzzi in it.
What?
We went for a cheap room.
Yeah.
And I said, any chance of an upgrade? And the woman said, well, there's one that's got a jacuzzi in it, and my husband almost fell over. Jacuzzi.
Yeah.
And anyway, we ended up in that one. We spent about 3 hours in the bath.
Yeah. Did you have to pay for it, though?
Yeah.
Oh.
As you do. But it was worth it.
Janine, thank you for that.
Yeah, and keep well. Good show, huh?
Lovely, thank you. Well, we're getting lots of nice people today, apart from that old man who lied about the girl he was, seeing, yes. If you've just... Oh, sorry, I wasn't sure if we were going to the news or not. Did you see me freeze? That's what I'll be like when I'm on. Just got an email from Rakesh. Ian, I'm on the M25 between junctions 16 and 17. Guess what? Little Month from EastEnders is driving next to me. Call or what? She has a fat car. Does he mean Little Mo? I don't really know EastEnders. I'm assuming Little Month. There's no one in EastEnders called Little Month, is there? Is there? I don't know. I'll be very surprised. Blanche, is there anyone called Little Month?
No, it's Little Mo she's talking about.
Rakesh is an idiot.
Well, no, she probably can't text.
Well, I think it's a fella.
Oh, it's a fella. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it would be a fella, wouldn't it?
Yes.
They're supposed to be very good at these things.
Yes.
And women are supposed to use them.
I've got to go to the news.
Oh, blast. You finished?
Hello, Blanche.
Hello.
Hello, my love.
First of all, I want to... And don't take this the wrong way. I've been watching you on television, and you're a long streak of licorice. But I like long streaks of licorice.
What have you been watching me on television on?
Unwinding on this playground thing.
Oh, yeah.
Fighting in the playground.
I'm very rude on that. Apologies for swearing.
No, it doesn't matter.
I did a whole routine about... I can't...
Can I be your psychic correspondent?
I'm afraid, Blanche, the correspondent update closed on Friday.
I've had this thing in my head all day long.
Go on.
And I'm going to say it just in case I'm right.
Okay. Don't drive to your mother's, Ian. You will die in a car crash.
No.
Oh.
I think Nick Ferrari is going to be conceited enough to try to go for mayor.
Yeah, well, hang on, it's been in all the papers.
I think that Charlie Wolf is coming in to take his place.
Ah, well, no, that's not the Charlie Wolf news. The Charlie Wolf news is, I've had an email from Charlie Wolf asking me out for a drink. Included in the email are both his home and his mobile telephone number.
Means nothing.
What do you mean means nothing?
He's just a friendly fella.
I'm not saying he's gay.
If it came...
I'm not saying it's a chat-up. I'm saying that...
If it came from Livingston, run for your life.
What? What does that
If
mean?
it came from Ken Livingston, run.
Why? No, don't. Let's no, no. I'm not saying in any way that Charlie was chatting about. I'm saying he's heard from a mutual friend that I'm actually quite a fan of his, and he's after because I don't know if you heard, but in the old days. He would say things like...
and this guy is on during the day on a prime shift, which is like afternoon drive, which is a very big-time prime shift.
He's talking about me. He's talking about LBC here, hang on.
Stupid FM station in London.
And then he says...
Maybe we're doing the Ian Lee show and we just don't know it.
So he's been very kind, he's been very big, and he sent me a lovely email saying, listen, maybe I've got you wrong, we live near each other, if you want to go out for a coffee...
Well, then it's genuine, perfectly genuine.
Yeah, I know it is, I'm not saying...
meet him.
I didn't say there was anything suspicious about it at all.
I thought you gave the impression that...
No, I'm saying it's a nice thing that he's done.
A lovely thing to do.
I'm going to go out for coffee with Charlie Wolf. Who would have
Well,
thought
that
it?
may be... Well, give him my best regards.
I'm sure he'll really be, yes.
No, he won't, because I never speak to him.
No.
I can't afford that station.
08704 20 20 20.
You can hang on even if you're bursting to have a row with them.
Yeah.
You can hang on for 3/4 of an hour.
But they call you back, though?
No. And one of them, especially if he doesn't like what you say, he'll just say, shut up and don't be so stupid.
James Wales.
Phone down.
You've just done an impression of James Wales.
Have I?
Yeah.
Well, he really is the pits.
Yeah. Doing the same act for 30 years.
Pardon?
Yes. So, Blanche, was there any reason for you calling in today?
No, just this thought I've had all day.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Nick Ferris ran for mayor.
You think his conceit's gone that far?
But...
Yeah?
Without saying too much, you know, I would guess if he ran for mayor, he wouldn't be allowed to work here.
He can't. No, he can't.
Well, then maybe it's a good thing if he ran for mayor? Because I don't think he'd win, would he?
No.
There we go.
All he's going to do is let that stinker in again.
Oh, Ken's all right. What's Ken done wrong?
God.
No, let's not. No, I'm not even. I'm not.
It's a
Blanche.
lousy
Yeah, wait, I nearly got involved there. I nearly fell into. I was nearly sucked into that. Great if Nick Ferris became mayor for London. Anyway, let's go to. Let's go to line 3. Line 3, you're on the air. Oh. What's going on here?
Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and a great dress cut down today. She would merengue and do the cha-cha. But why she tried to be a star, Tony always sent the bar across the crowded floor. You were from 8 till 4. There were younger head each other who could ask for more. At the Copacabana, the hottest spot, North Havana. At the Copacabana, music and passion were always in fashion. At the Copa, they fell in love. His name was Rico. He had all the diamonds. He was going to the chair. He was so Lola dancing there. And when she finished, he called her over. But Rico went a bit too far. Tony sailed across the bar. And then the punches flew. And the chair smashed in two. There was blood and single gunshot. But who shot who? At the Copacabana, the hottest spot, North Havana. At the Copacabana, music and passion were always in fashion. At the Copa, she lost her love. the show goes. But that was 30 years ago when they used to have a show. Now it's a disco, but not for Lola. Still in the dress that she used to wear, feathers in her hair. And she sits and then refined and drinks herself half blind. She lost her youth. She lost her Tony. Now she's lost her mind. At the Copacabana, the hottest spot North Havana. At the Copacabana, the music and passion were always in fashion. At the Copa, don't fall in love.
It's 5:39.
It's time for the daily 538 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Hi, I'm Hez, and I'm the untruthful correspondent. Here is my update. Did you know that the Leaning Tower of Pisa springs back to an upright position every night? This is not good for business. So every morning, the tower is pulled back to position using a giant crane to keep the tourists coming.
Good work.
Hi, I'm Paul, the correspondent who isn't actually a correspondent, but is now going to be a correspondent for books. I'm going to read you a blurb. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host for tonight, Max Quadlepleen, and I've just come straight from the other end of time, where I've been hosting a show at the Big Bang Burger Bar. I will be your host for this historic occasion.
Hang on a minute.
The end of history itself.
This guy's not a real correspondent.
If you've done 6 impossible things this morning, why not?
How did he get on the air? It's not. No. Wow. Only real correspondents. We only had one correspondent call in today, so at the end of the week, I'm going to sack 2 correspondents unless you buck up your ideas. Anyway, during that, one of the lights blew then. In an amazing flash. So it's now 3 lights have gone, which would imply to me 3 lights have gone, implies to me there's probably a short circuit somewhere, which would mean this studio isn't safe. So hopefully I'll get electrocuted but not die, and I can sue. Richard's in the Oakwood.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Richard.
How are you? I just wanted to say a quick hello. Did you hear me the other night on Sunday night?
Well, possibly. Well, I mean, I was there putting the calls through. What were you doing on Sunday night?
I was cussing everyone, telling them to go away.
Oh, yeah, you were funny. Yeah, you were funny, I thought.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you.
You didn't get quoted in The Guardian,
Why not?
Well, they only quoted the person who said Q lots of times.
Right.
Oh, there's a great bit, another.
Ian?
Hang on, I'm reading. Some of the banter was so mundane it depleted the will to live. Are you from Maidstone, was one caller's gripping opening gambit. No, replied another, but I know where it is. That sounds brilliant to me.
Lovely.
Anyway, yes.
Ian, I need to get a new car. I was wondering what car I should get.
A Golf.
An ambulance, because I don't want to be knocking people over.
Get a Golf.
A Golf?
Best cars in the world.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've had 2. I should never have got rid of them.
Right.
My next car, when I win the pools, I'm going to buy a nice Golf.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm taking your advice here. I really am going to go.
Seriously, Golfs are brilliant. You can't go wrong.
I'm going to get Ian Lee tattooed all over it.
Get it tattooed all over your body.
I will, darling.
Good lad.
Ian?
Yes?
Also, Navinda, he needs to shut up because he's getting on his high horse a bit now. I used to really like him, and now I think that he's just taking over the show.
That singing was good, though, wasn't it?
It was fantastic. I really liked it, actually.
Well, there you go, you see. Thank you. Nick's in the Wimbledon.
Hi, Ian. How are you going?
I'm all right, Nick. Yeah, it's nearly home time, so I always perk up a bit because I'm nearly going home.
Listen, this is a mystery, right?
Yeah.
This tent they're all talking about, we bought one 2001 in John Lewis in Kingston.
That you throw up in the air and it sets
it's a thin carbon fibre rod.
Yeah.
And it's a bugger to get back together because it's like a parabolic curve. You have to.
I beg your pardon. Oh, he said parabolic. We're allowed to say that. Yes.
Every time I speak to you, you try and.
No.
Say something I didn't.
You have
Last
got
time was herds, wasn't it?
You have got a filthy mouth. No, I was suspicious when Kat called in and said her friend had designed it last year at college.
Well, that's the thing. She didn't, obviously, did she?
Well, if
He came from America originally.
I didn't want to say, because I don't know enough about it, but you have the evidence of having bought one 5 years ago, so...
Yeah, I bought 2 actually, one for each of the kids to play, and they found it very amusing.
Yeah, tents are good actually when you're a kid, aren't they? But when you're grown up, man, it's
They're all in the rock bands and girls now, so...
Sorry?
The kids, that is.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, no.
Listen, I'm going to call you another day when I've got more time. I've got this book, you were doing astrology a while back.
Was it?
Which is rubbish.
Yeah, it's all
But
nonsense.
I've got this book on numerology, and while I was in the office, I looked up your birthday. You said it was June 9 or June 8?
June the 9th?
June 9th, that's right. Yeah. What it writes about you is so like you, it's uncanny. Especially the thing about food. I'll tell you the thing about food.
Yeah.
You take a lot of foods out of your diet, but this thing says that you should watch what you take out of your diet.
Wow, Nick, that's uncanny.
Chancery Lane, please, mate.
Roger's in the Buckhurst Hill.
Hello.
Yes?
Hi, Ian. How you doing?
I'm all right, Roger.
Yeah, I just want to tell you something. You know, you were saying about you getting electrocuted and suing.
Yes.
Well, you can't actually get electrocuted and sue because, by definition, you die if you get electrocuted. Because electrocution means being executed by electricity.
Is this National Pedants Day? Oh, all right, getting a very severe shock then that wouldn't kill me.
Well, that's better, isn't it? You've got to be accurate. You see, you want to get, if you're going to get a severe shock, that's fine, you know, because then you can sue, make lots of money,
Yes.
and then answer your career. But if you get electrocuted,
Yes.
no good is it, really, because you'll be dead.
Roger, thank you for that.
Okay.
There we go. Graham's on the A13.
Hello, Ian.
Oh, you can turn it off Channel 4 now. Put Sky back on.
Sorry?
I was speaking to Chris. We got Channel 4 on because Ferris was on there, but I'd rather watch Sky now.
So what's these people who have receding hairlines and big bushy hair right at the back of their head? What's that all about, Ian?
I don't know.
My mate, he's got a bit of a poodle haircut.
Yes.
And it's a bit naff, isn't it?
It's a little bit naff.
And I hear you interested in buying a Golf.
No. I'm just, no, all it is, I do want to get a Golf, but I'm skint at the moment because I'm getting a new bathroom done and I'm tax bills and...
Because my mate's got a nice one. He's got a nice one up for sale. He's trying to get rid of.
What?
Full motion.
Oh, right. What's he after?
I think he's looking, I'm not sure to be honest with you, about 8.5, 9.
And what year is it?
I'm not sure.
And how many miles has it done?
I haven't got a...
I tell you what, Graham, when you found out, why didn't you come back then instead of wasting my time now without telling me anything? Andy's in the New Cross. Hello, Andy.
Hello there.
Hello, Andy.
How are you, Ian?
I'm all right, yeah, good.
Yeah, I was just phoning up because he was on about supermarkets and trolleys and all that.
Yeah,
and I was in my local Asda down in Greenwich Peninsula.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got these self-service tills.
Yeah, they're good there, aren't they?
No, they're absolutely rubbish.
Oh, why is that?
Well, instead of going like for a normal till, you get some person, you know, that scans all your stuff through, tells you how much you need to pay, blah, 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 straightforward, yeah?
Yeah.
But you go there with your thing. You can't go over there like with a trolley full for starters.
No, it's baskets only, yeah.
You know, you put your stuff in, you scan it, if you can get it in.
Yeah.
And if you get in any sort of trouble at all, you have to call somebody over anyway.
Yeah.
And it takes twice as long to get through.
Well, now, you say that. They have these in Marks and Spencer's on Oxford Street, and I use these sometimes, only if I'm getting like a handful of things and if there's big queues everywhere, because no one goes near these machines.
Yeah, because they're rubbish.
No, but they're all right. What, do you, okay. Without being rude to people who work behind tills, because I've done it, you don't need much brains to scan food and put it in a bag, do you?
No, not at all. No.
Then why can't you do it?
I think it's the system. I mean, they're still sticking somebody there to help people out.
What they have in Marx's in Oxford Street is they have one bloke looking over these 4 tills.
Yeah.
And you go and do it yourself. And it's all quite straightforward, isn't it, I think?
Yeah. You'd think, wouldn't you?
Well, I know.
I mean, I'm not stupid, but it just seemed a lot more hassle than necessary. I thought it was a good idea to start with, but when I actually used it, it turned out...
I think if you've got a few things, and there's a big queue everywhere else, it's fine. Just do it. You put your card in, bish bash bosh, wallop, on your way home. Nice, cushy.
Yeah, in theory, anyway. That's what I mean.
No, Andy, and in practice.
Another thing about trolleys, I heard. I don't know.
Have you ever thought of trying to take over the world?
Yeah, actually.
You should do, because you got like an evil laugh, like someone who's going to take over the world would have.
Or like a kind of laugh.
Here we go. I'm going to kill you, Mr. Bond.
Yeah. Sat nav on trolleys. Have you heard that?
Sorry?
Sat nav.
On trolleys?
Yeah.
What, to get you where?
Around the shop, because, like, you know, they're changing all the displays and everything around.
Yeah.
And it works with your loyalty card. So you put your loyalty card in, and they can, obviously loyalty cards aren't really loyalty cards, are they? Just a record of what you've been bought, yeah?
Yeah.
So it has a history of what you've bought, and it shows you where all your things are in the supermarket and special offers and things like that, apparently.
Have you just made that up?
No, seriously. Seriously, I heard it at one of the... I think it might have been, what's his name in the morning, 11 o'clock slot, James.
Is it still James? He's still here, is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear him today, but I know I heard him the other week. I'm sure that's what it was.
Who invented MTV, Andy?
Who invented MTV?
Yeah.
I don't know. Prince.
Well, no, not quite. Sean's in the Croydon.
All right, Ian.
Hello, Sean.
How you doing, all right?
Yeah.
I just phoned to say, what's your show about?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah. Just chatting and stuff, innit?
Oh, because I'm struggling. I got told by some work colleagues who are very avid listening fans of yours,
Yeah.
told me to tune in because it's a great show. I'm just wondering when it's going to start.
It starts at 3 o'clock.
Oh, right. And what time does it finish?
6:30.
Oh, right. So is it not on today?
It's on now, Sean. I don't understand what he's saying to me.
What I'm saying is they told me it's a great show.
Right.
But so far, I don't understand anything that I've heard.
Well, do you know why that is, Sean?
No.
Because you're an idiot.
Oh, right. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
I mean...
Here we go. I knew there was a comeback. Here we go. Here we go. Go on.
No, I heard you last week.
Yeah.
Slagging off Gorney. What's going on there?
Gorney's rubbish, mate.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Why is he rubbish?
Because he talks in a high-pitched, whiny voice.
Right.
Because his arguments are rubbish. Because he's an id... Is this Gaunty? Are you John Gaunt?
No.
Okay, you sound...
No, I'd probably be saying much stronger words if I were. I just want to know what it's all about. Give me a reason to listen.
I can't do that, I'm afraid, Sean. You have to discover that yourself.
Oh, come on.
You know,
the thing is, Ian, I've now got to go in the morning and have a go at my boss. If I have a go at my boss, I'm probably going to get the sack.
Oh, well. The thing is, there are shows that are easy to listen to because they're for thick people, like John Gaunt shows, and there are shows that are maybe a little bit more challenging, like Clive Ball's and mine. And it's whether you're prepared to make the effort to better yourself.
Well, I don't know. I mean...
You don't have to, Sean, you don't have to. I won't be upset if you don't.
No, all I want to know is...
Yeah.
What is it all about? I mean, 10 minutes ago, I had some strange geezer singing down the radio.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, that's not really, you know, the intelligence level of that sort of person.
Yeah. Can I just say...
Why would I want to listen to him?
That caller is much more intelligent than you, Sean. Oh, he was fun. I wish I had more time with him, but never mind. We've got to quickly go through these two calls. Lurkio.
Hello.
Hello, mate. We've not got much time.
Yeah, there isn't. The Barry Manilow impersonator, who was a much better Barry Manilow impersonator than your last caller could ever wish to be.
Exactly. He was jealous, I think, that fella.
Yeah. Well, that was. I'd just like to say that was 3 pence in royalties well spent on LBC's behalf, because you could have cut him off, but no, you let it go to the masses.
I did. Listen, thank you very much for that. I think Sean's back. Sean.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. We've not, I've got a minute and 5 seconds to.
Oh, right. I was phoning. This is a. By the way, because my mate is Danny from Thornton Heath. That's my boss. He told me to come on and just have a go at you and...
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. So you're trying to wind me up?
Well, no, I'm just helping.
Helping what? Oh, God,
I'm just helping Danny.
What?
He said you deserve to be wound up.
Right, tell Danny I'm going to come round and give his backside a good...
Danny in Thornton Heath.
Yeah, I know exactly who he is. He's going to get a boot up the bum.
Ian, all the best, mate.
God bless you. What is going on? It's all gone psychedelic. Let's quickly just try this. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Line 2.
Rather harsh, calling that bloke an idiot.
Well, it turns out he was just having a laugh.
Oh, well, that's no good. You know, there is no point. That's the whole point.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it. It's that's what makes it go round.
Mentally challenging, although saying that Verinda was more intelligent than him, you know, Verinda's about as intelligent as a great.
That was actually... That was maybe a bit harsh on my part. Yeah, I should maybe never have said that. Is it home time? Not quite. So you've just tuned in. What have you missed? Well, you can go to the blog in a couple of hours' time, and you'll find out. You'll read it there. It's nbc.co.uk. But if you'd like to hear, I don't know, like a sort of audible kind of montage, like a montage type thing. What did it sound like? Clips type thing. Well, stay tuned because this is what it sounded like.
Let me finish. Can I start it? Right. Start the show.
Now, don't take the mick here. I used to have a little bit of OCD as well myself when I was a bit younger.
You don't have OCD. You're suffering from diva syndrome. If you put your fingers in, it is.
You sure you shipped my London Times to the right address?
Are you sure I did what?
I could ask Anthony a question. Sure, I mean, he was bonkers.
Fruitcake.
It's a moose now. And she pulled out this great big bag of whoopsie and just added the other bit to it.
You know, some fat birds are quite sexy.
Well, he really is the pit.
What's this about you haven't got a girlfriend? I got one. She's absolutely gorgeous. She looks like J-Lo with slightly Chinese eyes. And she's only 26.
You can't get any worse than that, then.
I never listened to the 2.5-hour Iain Lee 3 till 6:30 radio show because I'm working. Cheers.
Dun, dun, dun. Bum.
Oh, that was good. Almost like we'd rehearsed it, which we don't. Okay, Triple M. Oh, I spat. I did a big flob there. Triple M coming up. The last 30 minutes of the show. Your calls go straight to air. You call 0870 9090 973. Your calls go straight to air. 7-second delay. The dumb button works. If you don't know what it is, it's like this. Look, line 2 is ringing. I touch the screen. I say, line 2, you're on the air. And they say...
Hello.
Line 2 is ringing. I touch the screen. I say, line 2, you're on the air. They have their radio on. Yes, line 2, you're on the air. Well,
Hello, Norman.
yeah, there we go. Okay, it's better than that. Well, not the best example. Could have. No, it's no, it's. Oh dear. Oh, this Music Thursday, by the way. The Trachtenberg family slideshow players are coming in. So that should be good. Go to slideshowplayers.com to see who the hell I'm talking about. I suggest you check out the song Mountain Trip to Japan. They're going to bring a guitar and that's it. But I think all three are coming in, hopefully. And they want to plug the guitar straight in. They can do that, can they? You can do that, can they? Oh, it's going to be good. They'll do some live songs. Very excited about that. 0870 9090 973. Calls go straight to air. Where do we start? Well, let's try, shall we? Line 2, you're on the wireless. Lovely, thank you very much. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. I think your show is crap, but keep up the good work. I wouldn't have it any other way.
God bless you. Thank you very much for that. He's got a point. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hi, I'd just like to say I'm Tommy Boyd's secret lover. I really love his secrets.
Well, that's good. If I were quick on the clicker, I'd be able to say something like...
Ian, this really is the worst show you've ever done, isn't it?
That was a bit slow there, so it didn't sound very good. Line 2, you're on the wireless. No, you bottled it, okay. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello? Shut up, I'm on the radio! Go away! Sorry, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on one second. Half term, Chris. Yes, hello.
Yeah, hello. You know the people that are coming on Thursday, are they the ones that, came in, a couple of months ago?
They came in maybe about 9 or 10 months ago.
Yeah, because they were quite cool. They were pretty intense, and it was quite cool.
The Trachtenberg family slideshow players, what they do is they go around and they buy slides from, car boot sales and stuff, then they write brilliant pop songs about them.
All right, because last time I remember, the little girl phoned up, and she had,
That was it, yes, well done. Yeah, no, the fella came in on his own and the girl phoned up. I think, hopefully, they're all coming in.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, they're good. I'm big fans of theirs.
Yeah, that'll, brighten up, your day, won't it?
It will do, and hopefully they'll bring in some free DVDs that I can blag. I don't know, that would be nice.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, bye-bye.
Thanks, bye. There we go, lovely. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello there. I called up earlier. I was hoping to speak to Ian about my older girlfriend.
You're speaking to me now?
Am I really?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. The gentleman said I probably would get on, because I had really a love song to sing about her.
Well, it's been very, very busy, but you're on now.
Fantastic. Would you like to hear the song, or would you like me to tell you something about her?
Tell us a little bit of the story before you play. You sing the song.
The backstory. Her name is
Can you,
Bernadette.
can you turn your radio off?
Yeah, sorry. Could you turn that radio off there, please?
There we go. Lovely. That's better.
Oh, okay, look.
Oh, he's turned those back on again.
Right, are you there?
Yeah. Away you go.
Excellent. Right. Yeah, her name's Bernadette. I met her about 18 months ago, I think.
Yeah. Can you turn the radio off, please?
Yeah. Cool. There you go. Is that better?
Lovely.
Excellent.
Away you go.
I've really liked the show so far, by the way.
Thanks very much.
Okay, yeah, her name's Bernadette. I met her about 18 months ago.
Yeah.
And my life has just changed immeasurably. It's been amazing since
Brilliant.
then. But the only thing is maybe the looks that we get when we're out. We can sometimes kind of pass it off as sort of grandson and grandmother.
Oh, really? Well, how old are you and how old is she?
Well, I'm 26.
Yeah.
And she's...
This one, good work, you. Well done.
Well, yeah, I mean, but if you see her, you know, she doesn't look really even any older than, say, 50, you know?
Older women, always spot on, yes.
Yeah, she's very wise, you know?
Who cares about wisdom? So you've written a song about her, have you?
Yeah, I have, because, you know, just to show people that it's not silly, you know? I've actual true feelings about her.
Okay, let's have a go.
Okay, I'm going to have to put the phone down so I can play it, but then I'll pick it back up afterwards, okay?
Okay, fine.
All right, I'll put it down now.
It's a homemade song, I believe.
Okie doke. There we go.
I can't hear the words. This is... I can hear dum, dum. I can't hear any... Then what do we do? When he comes back, do we say, good song, or do we...
So, Ian, are you there?
Yeah.
Is that okay so far?
I couldn't hear any of the words.
Oh, you know, should I do it much louder?
Do the guitar quieter and the phone nearer your mouth.
Okay, that's what I'll do then.
Okay.
Right, here we go, take two.
Take two, here we go. It's like the Peel sessions, isn't it? But not anywhere near as good.
That should be it.
Okay, good luck. Take it away. Oh, this is gonna be...
I've been in love with you since I saw your blue rinse tied up in a Northeast C2 headscarf. Now I'm 26 and my name is Roger, and I'm in love with a coffin dodger. LBC 97.3, I'm an LUV with an AOAP. Thank you very much, good night.
How'd you like it?
Ah, I thought it was alright, cheers. Line 4, you're on the wireless. Oh, what's this?
Yes, son. Well, son, a funny thing about regret is that it's better to regret something you have done than to regret something you haven't done. And by the way, if you see your mom this weekend...
I'm just worried where that was going, so, we'll move on. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Yeah.
How are you?
You alright, Graham? Yeah, good.
What have you been up to today?
Went to the gym, recorded a Lost podcast, met the Hey Little Hairman and came and did the show.
I haven't spoke to you for a while, Ian, so I thought I'd call in.
We spoke yesterday, didn't we?
Ian, golfs, GTIs. I've got one myself, I wouldn't recommend it. They're not that great, Ian.
No, the Golf's a good car.
Are you thinking of getting one, Ian?
I'm not getting a car, I'm fine with mine.
Yeah, I had a Golf. It doesn't work after a while. You take it out, it just stops working.
Yeah, you got to put petrol in it.
I pay you, I'm not fully in. It's not working.
Get it fixed.
Right.
You going, are you? Bottling it?
I'm not bottling it. I stayed long. Stay rest of the show. Bit out of breath. I've been playing in the garden with the cat. Kittens. It's not mine, it's next door's, but I take it when they're not looking. It's only young. Well, he's supposed to be outside, hasn't had his injections.
Oh, so... line 3, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, I'd like to straighten out this funny little drinking problem I got.
Okay, lovely, well done. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. I just want to read you something from from Sunday's Times.
Oh, yeah, I've read that. It's good, that, isn't it?
It's really good. I mean, he totally slated you, but he called you bright, which is a good thing.
Because he's bright and impatient, and there's, all the things he lists about the show that he says are awful makes it sound like a really cool show to me.
So, can I just read your listeners a small excerpt?
You've got 15 seconds, go on.
Okay. Almost every conversation was characterized by ping-pong insults, assertions masquerading as argument, trivia, dire sound quality, and continual querulousness. It was a bit like Radio 4's spoof down the line, but not at all funny. Yeah. I suspect Lee is a bright, impatient sort who has simply got fed up with all this and wants a night off.
There we go!
Darling, you... Some dates are famous.
0870 9090 973, the last 10 minutes and 16 seconds of the show. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Yes?
Oh, sorry, I'm through. Sorry, mate.
That's right.
I was only talking earlier, you was talking about we get a new phone for home.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I was, yeah.
Yeah, I might have a deal for you.
Oh, yeah, go on, nice one.
I've got a couple of Panasonic digital phones.
Oh, right.
I bought them, plugged them in. I've never actually used them to phone on.
Right.
I bought replacements. But if you used to make a donation to a cancer charity or British Heart Foundation of a small amount, you can have them.
Whoa, hang on a second.
Go on.
Why are you getting rid of them?
I don't use them. I bought Motorola ones. They've got bigger buttons on them. So I've got 4 digital phones in my living room.
Right.
And in the house, and only 2 of them work.
But are these any good, these phones?
Yeah, Panasonic, yeah, good mate.
Has it got the answer phone built into the phone base?
It's not in the base, but I think it's a callback on one of the handsets.
Right, yeah, well, no thanks. No, thank you, but no thank you. I want one that's I want basically 2 phones, and one of them's got to have like an answer phone in it, like digital answer phone. So you come in and it's flashing and it's got numbers. You've had no calls today. So I want that. But thank you very much. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play.
Okay. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Line 5, you're on the wireless, sorry.
Ian Lee?
Yes?
Would you do me a favour?
Probably not.
It's about James O'Brien.
Okay.
Next time you see him, would you ask him? He always says when he's doing a show, everything is in the arena of.
Oh yeah, he does say that a lot, doesn't he?
Oh, it really irritates me. He's just asking for me to stop doing it.
Okay, what's your name?
Sam.
Sam, I will ask him for you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. He does say that a lot, doesn't he? Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
I don't know why I called up.
Okay, well I'll cut you off then. It's simple. It's easily done. It's easily done. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello? Yeah.
Too slow. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Yeah. While we're talking of presenters cliches, what about, Steve Allen with his quite clearly, quite frankly, quite clearly, quite frankly.
Yes, yeah, okay. I won't be having a word with him because we don't talk, but okay, good point. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. Are you going to take up that free flight to Japan?
No, because I don't believe it was a genuine offer.
Oh, okay then.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
Line 5, you're on the wireless.
We've only just begun to live.
It's the Carpenters, Chris. Perfect voice, perfect voice.
White lace and promises.
Not perfect, eating. Fortunately. It's a shame, she's lovely.
Don't only like heavy metal.
We've only begun for the ride of the sun. We fly so many roads.
There we go. So start rocking in a really gentle, non-rocking way. Go. That are new to us. Yeah, but they're brother and sister. That's weird, isn't it? That's weird. Together. Line 9.
Knowing you cleared out your jingles,
Yep.
did you get rid of Anna Rayburn's flange?
Yes, we had to clear out Anna Rayburn's flange, I'm afraid. We cleared out all of the clips and jingles that we had, and we're building up an excellent new... for example, this is new.
First there is a mountain, then there's no mountain, then there is.
This one's... Oh, my mouse has gone funny. This one's new. Oh, this mouse is funny. It's like... it's not really going to be that worth it. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello there.
Hi there. Two things, really.
Okay.
I just wanted to say hello to my next-door neighbour.
We'll pop next door and do that. That's fine.
She's called the Window Licker.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. We didn't get to find out what his second thing was. Never mind. Hello, Line 4.
Oh, hello. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Ian, what celebrity female would you not kick out of bed on a cold morning?
Would I not kick out of bed?
Yes.
Well, most of them I wouldn't kick out of bed.
But one in particular.
Abby Titmuss.
Lovely.
And you, sir?
Christ, I don't know. There's so many to choose from.
Yeah, but if you had to pick one like you made me do, be fair, come on.
Pat Butcher.
I don't think you could kick her out of bed, even if you don't even have a JCB. Why would you have a JCB in the bedroom? That's just kinky. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello, is that Ian?
Yes, it is.
Hello, I've been trying to get through for days, and I thought there was like a secret circle you had to be part of to get
Well, no,
through.
you just have to call up and be interesting.
Okay, okay, oh my God, first of all, I want to know, where's the guy gone who called you up and asked for Jack Bauer?
I don't know. Jack Bauer's not called in for ages.
I really missed him, and the first time
Jack-
I ever heard your show was about 3 weeks ago, and I was driving, and I was listening, and I was nearly sick.
Nearly
I was laughing
sick?
so much.
My
Yeah,
show nearly made you sick?
No, not like sick with laughing. and
Oh, puking. We've all puked with laughter, yes.
Stop laughing.
Yeah, and so until puke came out of your nose.
Yeah, no, but yeah, can you ask him to come back on?
Well, I think Jack Bauer's a bottler, but if Jack Bauer, if you're listening, then please.
Oh yeah, the guy that asked for Jack Bauer.
Oh, I think it is Jack Bauer.
Oh yeah. Well, I've never watched 24. I think that's where he's from, but
Oh, my producer Chris just watched the very first. He's never seen 24 before. He watched the first episode today. Chris, did you enjoy it?
Loved it.
It's brilliant. Or you're gonna enjoy it. It's a good program.
I
24.
should watch it.
Yeah, you should. It's good.
Oh,
Okay.
anyway, you're the best, Ian, honestly, and I love your show, and it always makes me happy.
Hey, well, it's very kind of you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye. Why did that woman not get on before, Chris? She's been trying to call up for days. You put her through. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, is this the live bit now?
The live bit?
The live bit, yeah. We had the 3-hour recording bit, didn't we?
Yes, the previous 3 hours are recorded. I pop in just for the last 30 minutes and do this bit live, yes.
Excellent show. Last half hour, brilliant.
The rest of it's rubbish, though, isn't it?
Well, it's not bad.
And, Chris, you need to spend more time editing the first 3 hours to make it sound more convincing.
It would be better if it was live, yes.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll see what we can do, but we don't try and do too many live shows here at LBC. No, so we just find they're better if they're pre-recorded. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. It's Smurfman here.
It's who?
Smurfman.
Smurfman. Hello, Smurfman.
Hello. I spoke to you a few weeks ago, and you said to me at that point that you hadn't done one of my Smurf sisters. Have you done one yet?
Done one or got one?
Done one.
I thought that's what you said. And that's why I've just cut you off. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, hi. It's that bloke who called earlier. It's his neighbour. I don't like being called a window lick.
No, who does? Who does? It's not promising, is it? Line 5, you're on the wireless.
He always sings reggae music to his cattle as he swings back and forward in his saddle on a horse that is syncopated, gated, and the sapture finally meted to the roar of his repeater. How they run when they hear the fella's gun, because the western folks all know he's a highfalutin, scootin', shootin' son of a gun from Arizona. Ragtime cowboy, talk about a cowboy. Ragtime
cowboy,
man! Okay, my darling,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
unaccompanied. I'm sorry, Eagle wasn't here to do an accompaniment. Thank you. Good night.
Good evening to you. Chris, have a look at that. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, Line 8.
Hey, hang on a minute.
No, I said hello.
Oh, hi. I wanted to talk about the shopping trolleys.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, the shopping trolleys that take your loyalty card operate in Germany, and they actually do have a list of your last purchased items.
Oh, right.
And the way that supermarkets change the layout of the stores,
Yes.
if you couldn't find a particular item that you was looking for before,
Yes.
you tap it in your computerised
Oh,
trolley,
right, yeah.
and it actually highlights with a flashing light the lane and the item.
The thing is, though, what's wrong with asking the short, fat Indian gentleman where it is, you know, because they're always helpful.
That's part of going shopping, but the funny thing about it was, what if everybody was looking for one single thing in an aisle? There'd be flashing lights all over the place.
They'd
and then
crash.
One of you having epileptic fits.
It would... Well,
So what's going on?
Yeah. Listen, thank you very much for that. I think we'll end it there. Let's end on a note like that. OK, this evening, Clive Ball from 8 till 10, and then it's Clive Ball from 10 till 12. Gary King, of course, with the big quiz at 7. Nightly news coming up next. I shall see you tomorrow at 3. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
This show is completely